here. Well, I'll show you what we're doing. Rather than tell, I will show. And I have to do a couple of things here. I have to hit that. I have to turn that off, and then I have to turn the other music on. And hopefully this should be probably pretty good right there. So, we're going to play the GECK tonight. Everyone's favorite game, the GECK. Yeah, this is what you make mods with for New Vegas and Tale of Two Wastelands. So we're going to be doing, it's a little, tiny little mini vault. This is part of a larger mod I've been working on called Capital Wasteland Hideouts. Puts 8 little player homes all across the Capital Wasteland. So obviously it's for TTW. Tale of Two Wastelands mod for New Vegas. But this will be in the Capital Wasteland. I have 8 cells total as part of this mod. Once I finish this one, this little bunker here, I'll have 2 more to do. And then that'll be done. I'll have to do all the testing and everything, which will take a while. But the point is, I haven't touched this in a couple of months because I've been working on other projects, and I was in the mood to get this finished between today and tomorrow as quickly and as efficiently as I can. And I'm rolling my eyes as I say efficiently and quickly, because I can't do this stuff efficiently and quickly because I keep changing my mind. This is the 3rd iteration of this cell. I've completely redone this cell. This is the 3rd time, and this is what I'm going with. This is basically just a tiny little, almost like a one-room. Turn the markers off here. Little one-room bunker. There's an entrance, and then there's a workshop area. There's a medical area. And then there's a kitchen and living area with a couple of bunks, a couple cots. And that's it. That's all there is to it. But this is essentially a copy of another mod I did for the Mojave, the Bonnie Springs bunker. It's literally a clone. I just flipped this part. The Mojave bunker has the bedroom, living area on this side. This is just a mirror image. Everything's kind of opposite. So what I've done is gone into the GECK and take a bunch of screenshots of the Mojave mod as reference. I'm going to replicate everything. I want to replace everything here. Yes, I could have just merged the cell in and done it and had it done, but I didn't want to do that because I want to. It's not going to take that long. It's not really going to take me that long. I think I did this mod in like 3 days. That's pretty much all I worked on. So I don't suspect this is going to take too long. Ha ha ha! All the scripted stuff I have is already done, so it's literally just dropping in the clutter, and I should have most of these assets already. The only other thing I want to do tonight with is in regards to getting this set up is I want to get the load door set up. I did kind of figure out where we're going to put this because it does not have a connection to the world yet. It's going to be over by Jury Street Station, I think. Jury Street Station. We actually scouted that location in the morning stream. So I want to do that. I have all 8 cells, all 8 player homes are going to be linked by a shared storage container. So I want to get that set up. And what was the other thing? I think that was it. Those 2 things, and then get working on the clutter. And then we'll see how far we get. And that's it. That's all I got. That's the plan. That's actually the plan. I have most of the lighting done. The lighting is scripted. I have the light switches in, so you have... there's 2 sections for the lights. I'll show you guys, but they're on a timer. So this section comes on first, and then this section comes on, and in between there's like a circuit sound that plays, like a chunk, and when the lights come on, like a circuit kicking in. And then I have the desk lamps. I have three desk lamps set up that turn on and off, and this light over the workbench here. That turns on and off too. That's going to be on by default, so you have some light when you come in because it's a little dark without the lights on. So, and then I got these nice blue lights over here as you come in. The door has that trigger box there. It's a trigger that has a script attached to it that after you exit the trigger, it automatically closes the door. So the door will shut behind you. But that's the plan. That's what I want to work on tonight and drink coffee and just chill. Because I don't have to work tomorrow. Did I mention I don't have to work tomorrow? I'm very happy about that. Crunch found the optical camo cyberware. I think I bought that one. There's actually, if it's the one I'm thinking of, Crunch, there's a couple different versions of that. And I bought the lower end version thinking, oh, this is it. Okay, it's not as good as I thought it was. And like 3 hours later, I found somebody that had the better one. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm so glad I spent the money on this. That's cool. Whiskey saw dolphins next to the ship this morning. Nice. That's pretty cool. Work left a message. They needed me to come in tomorrow. Here's the thing, Crunch. Here's the thing. I work from home. I work from home. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. So they have left no message. And if I did have to go in tomorrow, I'm 5 feet away from the office. Literally 5 feet away from the office. I don't actually have an office to go to. Because when the pandemic hit and they sent everybody home, we worked from home for almost a year. And then they decided, you know what? We're not going to renew the lease on the office. So we had to go in, clear out our cubes, our desk, everything that we had on our desk. We had to go in. We had a week. The entire company, like 150 people, had a week to go in shifts because it was still mid-pandemic. We had to go in shifts, one at a time, and clean out our work areas. So I literally still have boxes of all my cube and my desk and everything still in my dining room that I have to find places for. So I have no office. So there you go. There you go, Crunch. There's the flaw in your plan. No. If you're in the U.S. and it's you have Labor Day off, enjoy your day off tomorrow. You earned that one day off. One whole day. All right. So first thing we're gonna do, I think I want to get the load door set up. Oh, the other thing too is the door by default. You won't be able to just walk in. I haven't decided. I have a terminal set up here. My first inclination, what I did with the Bonnie Springs mod, is the door is going to be linked to the terminal. So you'll have to open the door with the terminal. I might just lock the terminal and have it hack it. Have you hack it like average science skill. What I might end up doing is I have on 2 other cells in the mod is that you have to have either a certain science skill, like the terminal will be broken and you will have to repair the terminal with like a science check, or if you have a certain repair skill, you can have some components in your inventory that can repair the terminal, and then you can open the door. I might do that because that's kind of cool rather than just coming and hacking it. Make use of those skills. I haven't decided yet, but right now the door just opens for science. But eventually, it will be closed when you first get here. But first thing I want to do is when we were streaming earlier, I did in fact take some screenshots in the game, and what I want to do, what you can do, this is pretty cool, is that if you're working on a mod and you want to put something in the world and you don't know the name of the cell, you don't know where it is, you just know I like this spot. You open up the console, you select an item in that spot, and then if you've got improve console, and then there's an option in Stewie's Tweaks to actually give you the mesh path, which is freaking cool. Long story short, you can get the reference ID of that, you get a screenshot, and you can actually make notes down here in the console if you want to take a screenshot, and then you come over to the GECK. This works in Fallout 4 and Skyrim too. You can do this. I used to do this in Fallout 4 a lot in the CK. You could take a picture of something in game with the reference number, and then if you go over here to Phanteks, because this exists in Fallout 4 and the Skyrim kits as well, you go to Objects, and I just got to plug in that reference number. And if I was a smart person, I would have done this already, had it in the clipboard. But I'm not a smart person. So I'm going to have to go and do this all over again. Here's 609BAEC. And that will pull up that reference, which is exactly what this is. Wasteland Home Exterior 07. That's what that is. And if we double click that, that will load that cell up. Bam. There's the house. That's what we were just looking at from my game earlier today. That's the back of that house. Gamebryo is an earlier iteration of Creation. Creation Engine is the next iteration of Gamebryo. They upgraded some shit and they rebranded it. And that's pretty much it. And Creation Engine 2 that they're touting for Starfield is just going to be Creation Engine with some new stuff, some new gimmicks, and some improvements. It will probably have some minor improvements and a rebrand. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, a lot of the stuff is the same. Fallout 4's Creation, it's a really good tool. It's a really excellent tool. It has a lot of nice quality of life features that the GECK doesn't have, like layers and being able to do the batch action functions are a lot more robust. But layers in a cell is a pretty big improvement. That you can, like layers in Photoshop or GIMP, you can have layers in your image, and then you can turn off layers and hide them. You can do that in the Fallout 4 CK. That way, if you have, you can put all your lights and all your fog and effects on a special layer. You can hide that so they're not in your way when you work. You don't get that in the GECK. I'm constantly bumping into fog and light beams and stuff that I have to hide, and it's a little kludgy. It's a little kludgy, but short answer is Gamebryo and Creation Engine they're essentially the same thing. They're just different iterations of the same technology, more or less, under the hood stuff. Yes, Kelly, I'm back. Kind of. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to pull this off today, doing 2 streams, but here we are. All right, so all I want to do is the load door is going to be super dead stupid simple. It's going to be like a sewer drain. That's it. And we're going to link that to the interior cell. And then we're going to have to set up the doors, the map marker, and the north marker, so that the Pip-Boy compass faces the same orientation when you leave the cell as when you go in. So your north is going to be in the same place, basically. So we want door, and if I look for sewer, we should find it's usually the megaton one. Is it this one? Yeah, let me pull my preview window over. Yeah, this is the one we're going to use. So it's just stupid. Keep it simple, stupid. This is it. I think this is the same mesh, even though it says megaton. I don't think that there's actually anything. Do they actually use one in megaton? Let's take a look at the use info. No, I don't think there's actually one in megaton, but it's the same. Like if you're playing Fallout 3, this is what they use for the drain outside the Citadel when you lead Dr. Lee and the scientists away from Project Purity. It's the entrance to the Brotherhood of Steel bunker in New Vegas, the abandoned BOS bunker when you go to Dead Money. It's used in a few places, and we're just going to take one of those bad boys and drag it right into the cell. And let me just turn on, if I'm going to hit the B key, I want to turn on the borders, the cell borders. I don't want to have it cross a cell border. I just want one. This is the only edit we're making to this. Well, we're going to put a map marker in here too. But that's essentially the only thing I want to do is this and the map marker. And that's it. I'm not going to make any other edits. And I just want to drop this down. So this is going to be kind of like this was pre-war. It was somebody's little bomb shelter that they built, and they never got to use it. And I think that's all that needs to be. I'm okay with that. And we're going to want to make that persistent, because otherwise we won't be able to link them up. So then what we can do is we're going to use this teleport tab here. And actually, let me, before I do that, let's turn that just... I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't think it needs to be perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. Just put it... I want it to be just a little cockeyed from the house. I don't want it to be perfectly perpendicular to the house. That's good. I don't know. This fucking floating point bug annoys the shit out of me. Okay. Alright, so we got that there. That's the door. That's pretty much it. And then what we got to do is got to go back into our cell. I have my cell view over on my other monitor here. So we're just going to go back up to interiors. And then the mini vault. And we're going to load the mini vault up. And I'm going to get back inside here. Okay, so what we need to do now is link the 2 doors. So that sewer grate's a door, and this ladder that's coming up goes up to the sewer drain there. This is actually considered a door. So all I got to do is hit teleport, reference, bam. Just double click that. Now the doors are linked. And you can see that this is the link This is the outside door, the megaton sewer just put in, and this tells you exactly which door it links to in what cell. Hit OK. And that's it. We just linked the doors, but we're not done. Because what you need to do, turn the markers on. It's just disabled. See, if this was like Fallout 4, I could have these on a separate layer. Right now, I have to just hide them. And I have to do that all at once. Did this stop or did this... Let's, The music stopped all on its own. There we go. We'll see if that plays again. That's the one thing bugs me about the GECK is no layers, but I'm kind of gotten used to it. So, does this in Fallout 4 and Skyrim as well. Because once you link the doors, it just puts... This is the actual door marker. This is where your player will be spawned when you go through the load door. And they always want to put it in some really stupid place that you don't want. So you want to make sure that you move that. Otherwise, when you go to test it, you could end up like a transporter exit. You teleport into a wall or something stupid like that. So that's that. And then to get to the outside, we just literally double click the marker. Do you want to view this door marker reference? Yes, we want to view the door marker reference, and there it is. That's what we just put in. And it's kind of not facing the way I want. So we're just going to put it that way. And I'm okay with it being there. I'm okay with it being right on top like that. That's fine. The reason I took pictures of some of these other houses here, too. The reason I chose this one is it's kind of... you can see there's really not much there. Although I do see... I didn't notice this before. This is a leveled wasteland. I don't know what that is. All these things. Hang on a second. Counter Wasteland. Oh, that's a random encounter. All right, so there's a random encounter not too far from the house. It's actually... That's not that far. That's okay. I'm all right with that. The reason I didn't want to put it over here is this was kind of close to the road. There's another... This is an unmarked location. This is like a utility drain cell that you go in there. There's some loot, and when you go to leave, raiders come in and try to kill you to death. So I didn't want to put it in that house. And then there was another one over here. This one right here. If you were here for the morning stream, and when we came over here to Drury Street Station, and we saw the Wastelander that was over here with her dog, and she got pretty nasty when I got too close to her. Like, hey, they back off. This is mine, and she threatened me. This is like another random encounter spawn over here. So I didn't want to put the house over there. So that's pretty much why I chose this. It's not much there, although there is a random encounter thing like right there, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. So other than that, we're pretty much done, but we do want to add a map marker. We are going to add a discoverable map marker that you can fast travel to if you so desire. And to get that, we drag a map marker in, and we'll drop that down there. Do I want to make this persistent? It already is persistent. Okay. Alright. So there's that. Now, you see this big yellow circle. That determines the distance from the marker that your character will have to discover when you get the notification, hey, you just discovered a new place. That's a little farther than I want. So we're going to go in here to extra, and you reduce the radius. I think half of that is probably good. 500 is perfect for that. And now we're going to give it a name. Marker data. And we'll give it a name. This will be the Mini Vault Hideout. The name of the mod is going to be Capital Wasteland Hideouts. So for certain ones, I'm just calling it a hideout. Where's the Rons? You're a little late for that boat, Whiskey. Crunch already asked about the Rons. You weren't here for the morning stream, Whiskey. There were about 4 Rons. I got killed 4 times during the morning stream. And I said at the last one, Crunch will not be satisfied. And Crunch proved me right. Crunch was not satisfied. So we're going to change this. The type, that's the icon that shows up on the Pip-Boy map. We're going to change this to Vault. because it's technically, even though it's more of a bunker, it is using vault parts. It's using the large vault hall parts, the utility vault parts. So technically, it is a vault. So we're gonna give it the vault icon, and we're just gonna hit OK. And there's our map marker. But I'm not done yet. What I'm gonna do is I am going to actually put in an X marker heading. Whoops. No, come on. Marker. X marker heading. And we're going to use one of these, and that will determine where you spawn when you fast travel. We're going to put it just a little bit away from the house, a little bit outside the area here, like right there. So when you fast travel, you'll be spawning right there. And what we do is, I'm pretty sure you do a linked reference. You link the map marker to the X marker heading, and that should do that. And if I got that backwards, then we can fix it. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So when you fast travel, you click that, but you'll actually end up there. Especially if you have companions, it might be a little better to have some space there. That's it. We got our load door set up. Hopefully. So I'm not gonna lock this. You'll be able to come in here, but this will be the barrier to entry. You'll need to whatever I figure out doing for that to actually get into the house. Putting the hideout next to the encounter spots. Oh, okay. I didn't understand what you were saying. It's not that the encounter spots aren't going to be there. Like, well, they're not going to be constant, and you're not going to be. This isn't going to be a main base, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. But you might have some runs. Okay, so if I'm just going to COC in. So this is the we're actually in the cell now. There's the terminal, which is locked currently. So there's the door, and if you come in, that should shut, and there it goes. It's got a nice little animation on it, and then we got our light switches and all that, which we'll look at all that later. And that should shut now that I'm left. Bam. All right, so let's ladder to the Capital Wasteland. And there it is. Oh, there's a bloatfly over there. And my magic key of death. So, yeah, you'll have some neighbors. You'll have some neighbors. I might want to move that. Now that that's there, I might actually want to move it over here. I might actually do that. I'm not going to worry about it tonight. It's just a matter of me moving it. Because that is kind of annoying. You come out of the house and automatically you're detected by an enemy. That's a little annoying. I didn't see that marker until I had the thing in. I might actually put it over here. I don't know yet. Funnel Cakes Duru. How you doing, Sundog? I could always move it. I mean, there's room over here, too. I could move it. I don't want to move it out of the cell. If I were to just move it over here, I mean, I guess I could. I think there was that's why I wanted to see what the cell borders were. I'd have to remove that edit there. If I just moved it, it would show up as editing 2 cells, and I don't want that. But I can always take care of that. Let's see if there's room over here to move it, so that we're not immediately detected. That would be kind of stupid. But let's make sure it goes back in. Yeah, so we can come in, we can go out. Of course, if you come from the outside, right? If you come from the outside and kill what's there, it's not going to respawn for like 3 days. And there's 10 Penny Tower right over there, too. It's so weird seeing the green sky. Because I'm not using the vanilla sky. I have a weather mod that gets rid of the green sky. What about the runs? Think of the runs. I know. All right. But the important thing is that the door works. Now let me just take a quick look here. Cell board. Actually, I could move it over here. It's in the same cell. Let's try it onto the side. Let's just grab all the things. God damn it. I'll have to move the X marker heading too. Yeah, I don't want to cross that other cell border there. I want this to be pretty much... I want to actually be facing that. No, and then we're going to want to go test that too. Okay. Alright, let's give that a shot. Make sure that that's not... I don't want to touch the cell border, like, at all. I don't want you to discover it until you're literally right on top of it. Okay. And then what I'll have to do is I'll have to go and exit it and make sure... oh, where's the cell border? Let me show you. I want to make sure that I didn't make any dirty edits, like I didn't nudge something I didn't want to. So that the only records that are changed are the new ones I've added, the 4 things that we're looking at there. Cell border is right there. It's not necessarily a bad thing to cross it. It's just you're editing 2 cells. And for something like this, there's absolutely no reason to edit more than 1 cell. I mean, I'm literally adding 4 items to this area. And to have them over 2 items or 2 borders just doesn't make any sense. There's no reason for that. To keep things compact so that there's not conflicting with other mods. Because I know that there's another... I think that I'm using another mod that adds a sewer or something around here. Well, this... Where is that? This is a vanilla sewer. But I think there was another thing I had that added something else to this area, and I can't remember which one it is or where it is. So, just to keep things a little more compact. If there was a good reason to put things over here, yeah. It's not really a problem, but I like just keeping, if I'm only doing, just adding a load door, that's a 1 cell edit. You shouldn't need to edit 2 cells. Now, there's times where you might have to. It depends. Like if I had the exact perfect spot, if this was the only spot that would work, and there was a cell border right down the middle, I wouldn't care. It would just be, is what it is. But it's a case by case. Don't cross the streams unless you absolutely have to. Exactly right, James. How you doing? That's pretty much it. All right, let's go take a look at that again. See what happens. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the idea of getting detected by enemies as soon as you come out of the house. I'm not a fan of that. So I've got the COC command for the cell, but I have an option in Stewie's Tweaks that remembers your last commands when you relaunch the game, so I don't have to go and type in the damn cell every single time. And thanks to Decker for cluing me in on that, because I didn't know that that was a thing. I didn't know that that function existed in Tweaks. That's pretty cool. See, now I'm hidden. I'm hidden now. I'm not immediately detected. And that's a good thing, because I see a mole ratty and... Mole ratties and a dog. 2 dogs and a mole ratty. So I'm not immediately detected. And I'm okay with that. I'm actually... Now I'm in caution. So, you know, they've detected me. I hit my magic button. Bam. I have a magic U button that kills enemies. Kills them dead. Alright. We got the load door. Now. We got the map, right? Let's check the map. Mini Vault Hideout. Alright, so. We got that. Now the next thing to try is to fast travel back over here. I'm going to COC the Spring Vale. Map marker for that. Oh no, I forgot to install Mini Hideout. Oh no. So now we have a frame of reference now. It's really not that far. Not that far from Springvale. So let's hit that. And you can see this is where I put the X marker. I'm not spawning right on top of that. I'm spawning where I put the X marker, which is what I wanted. Cool. All right. Well, I think that's good. Let's see. Okay. So that's that. Yeah, Jury Street Station's not that far from Springvale. Okay, so that's done. That's off the list. Next thing to do is I had mentioned the shared storage container. Now, each of the 8 cells. Let me open up another one here. Let's go take a look at one of the other ones I have done, and I'll show you. There's 8 cells, and they're all going to have a shared storage container. So there's a little activator, looks like a foot locker, and when you activate it, it opens up a container in a completely different cell. And when you put, it's like think of it as a stash trunk. You put your stuff in the stash trunk, and you can access it from any of the 8 houses. So if I go over to one of the ones that's done here, we'll go over to the museum office hideout. This is going to be in the Museum of History. One of the disused doors there. So this is done. I did this on stream a while back. Now, where did I put the container for this? Did I put a container? Oh, I did, right here. So, little silver box that says shared storage. So this is just it's an activator, and it's linked. It's linked to another container in a completely separate cell. And if we go and look at that, you see that it's just an ammo box with nothing else in the cell. It's all by itself. And this is accessible from any of the houses. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and hook one of these up. Not sure what the area's called, but you cross by river by super duper mark the way the game wants you to go to the metro station. Oh, I think that's West Farragut. Jury Street Metro is where you go down, and then that's where you get the Mole Rat Wonder Meat Maker. That's where you find one of those. Yeah, I think that's West Farragut's the one you're thinking of. The way that Todd wants you to go to find Dad. Okay. That's like the closest. This is going to be the closest place to Springvale. I don't think there's another close. The next closest one is going to be... Let me take a look here. I actually have a list of where these are. Listing Post is over by Jacko's Poppin' Gas. Basement Hideout is over near... just outside of Paradise Falls. The Forgotten Bomb Shelter is in Canterbury Commons. Survivalist Bunker is going to be just out. It's going to be up near Republic of Dave. The Mini Vault Hideout that we're working on now is going to be at Jury Street Station. The museum office is going to be in the Natural History Museum. And the abandoned safe house is going to be over between Fort Independence and Fairfax Ruins. There, if you come out from Fort Independence, what the hell is your name? Protector Morgan, the first outcast you talked to, with the turret on the underpass. There's an office building off to the side there, and that's where that one's going to be. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. The Satcom Utility Bunker, the one that I actually have done. That's out of its own mod right now. That is up near the abandoned car fort. Kind of north, I guess it'd be northwest part of the map. That's it. That's all of them. So. GECK, fuck, crashy. No. You use GECK extender. You don't have to worry about it. Works perfectly. It works better than the Skyrim CK when you get GECK extender. You really have to do something bad to get it to crash. And I'm gonna say that and jinx it. Without GECK extender, yes, it's a crashy piece of shit. But with GECK extender, it's actually useful, and it works. It just works. All right, so where's my activator? Thought it was north of Chrysalis Building, west of Bethesda Ruins, up there for some. Well, you know, I completely understand that because I still get confused with places. I know where they are. I just can't remember the names of things, and that's something I'm finding out. The past few years, my short-term recall for names and things is just fucking terrible. It's absolutely dreadful. All right. And I can see a place, and I can think of a place. I just can't remember the name, and sometimes it's where I think it is, and other times it's like, no, that's somewhere else I'm thinking of. All right. So this activator it's not a container, it's technically an activator. It's going to activate that container in the other cell, and it has a script attached to it that all it does is when you activate it, it opens that other it says open the linked ref. Well, the linked ref is going to be that ammo box that's off in that other cell, and it plays the footlocker sound. And when you close it up, it closes the container, and that's literally all it does. But until we link it to that container, it's not going to do squat. So what we need to do is go over to linked ref, and I should not need to go actually into that, open that cell up again. I should be able to go through here, the shared storage cell, pick the reference, and that's I specifically gave the container a name so that it would show up there, and that's it. I just linked it. I just linked it to that container. And that's all I need to do. Except go test it. And the way we test it is that we go into the game. Medasian, hello! Double dose, yes, this is Sunday Stream 2 Electric Boogaloo. And I'm kind of tired. So... But yeah, I'm not working tomorrow, and I kind of had a clear calendar today, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to get some extra streams in. Because why not? Okay. Let's turn the lights on. Okay, so. It opens. Now, if I didn't have this link to that container, this is actually that little ammo box in the other cell that we're opening. It, opens that up. So, do I have anything? No, I think all these are going to be... I don't really have any loot in here yet. These probably have some loot. Alright, let's... Oh, it's empty. There's actually no loot in here for me. How about that? Alright, here's what we're going to do. I have nothing. Grab a stim pack. Oh. Okay. Oh, let's see. CCEF2. Okay. Actually, let's add another one. I have 3 now. Okay, so we're going to put all 3 super stim packs in there. And what I'm going to do, let's go back out. I'm actually going to put the God modes on. Okay. So yeah, we're still hidden. And what do we have for an encounter? What is that? Is that a mole ratty? I see a bloatfly. I saw something on the other side of the rock over here. We got bloatfly and oh no, we have... Oh, this time the mole ratty won. Justice for mole rat. Yeah, the mole ratty got revenge on the dogs from last time. Okay, that's cool. We're not going to stick around. Let's go to another cell. Let's go to... RTD... Is it bomb shelter? Bomb shelter. Actually, we'll go to basement 01. Okay, so this... I think this is locked already. Yeah, this is locked. This is the basement hideout. Right outside Paradise Falls. So when you get done with all your slaver business for the day at Paradise Falls, you can come up to this wonderful little shack here, or what's left of the shack, and there's the basement hideout. And I think there should be muties up. Yeah, there's muties right there. So You want to watch this. This is a rough neighborhood. Germantown police station's right up the hill there. But if we come in here... I did turn the lights on already. We come over here. There's our 3 super stim packs. There's that. And if I pick one more, we'll go check one more. What's the next one? One that I have done here. The basement hideout. We'll go check out the forgotten bomb shelter. And this is the forgotten bomb shelter. And this is also locked. Nope, I'm not picking the lock. I'm picking... There we go. Forgotten bomb shelter. Right outside Canterbury Commons. In fact, we can go talk to Crazy Wolfgang, it looks like. Yep, Crazy Wolfgang's here. Alright. Then TTW adds pickable crops. So yeah, here's your little bomb shelter. So there's that. There's the mini vault hideout over near Jury Street, and there's the basement hideout there. So, and then there's 5 more. Or will be 5 more. So the reason we're here is to check out... where did I put the shit? Is that out here? It's been a while since I worked on this. Where did I put the shared storage container? I know I made one. Oh, there it is, right there. And there's our super stim packs. So there's that. So I worked on this one on stream too. God, it's been months since I've been in here. Yeah, there's chem station. You've got everything. I'll pretty much have at least one workbench and a stove and a sink. But some of them will have multiple workbenches. Some of them will have repair benches. So, all right. So the lint container works. That is what we were testing. That works. All right. So I think I'm ready to take a quick break and get a coffee, or refill the coffee. And then what I want to do, I don't have the workbench set up here yet. So since this is so cramped, what I've been doing is I have a bunch of modders resources. And I have, essentially I have the components from the reloading bench and the workbench. They're basically separate components. And we're going to make this a combo workbench. It's going to be a workbench and a reloading bench. And probably a repair bench. I have this cool little activator that's a toolbox with tools in it. A modder's resource from Joe Kareen, the mesh is. But I've made actually repair tools. So you can repair your stuff with it. I might want to put one of those on there too. I did want to put a repair bench in this. I don't think I'm going to have room, so I'm going to try and get everything there. So, and then we want to go start filling some of the shelves. Like I have some ammo boxes here, labeled ammo boxes that we'll put there in clutter. Basically, by the end of the next couple hours, I want to start adding some of this clutter. Because, again, this is the Bonnie Springs bunker that I did. I'm just going to replicate this. We're just going to replicate this. This is what I want this area to look like when we're done. Pretty much like this, except this area here, we're going to put a toolbox on there, and the toolbox is going to be the repair tools. But there's the work. You activate that for the workbench. You activate that for the reloading bench. Instead of having 2 workbenches occupy space, we're just going to combine them in one. Everything nice and neat. And these will be the ammo boxes, the grenade box with a sign on it, so put your stuff in there, and then just some clutter. I might change the clutter, but my brain's kind of turned off right now, so I'm probably just going to replicate that. But that's kind of what, just kind of go area to area. There's the kitchen, and I've already got the chessboard and the light in there. This is a chessboard with I put robots on it. In fact, if we can look at that. Yeah. Oh, actually, I didn't do this one. I didn't do that one. I did the one. I saw this in the Bison Steve at Buck's Place, the Bison Steve mod. It's got the garden gnomes, 2 different types of garden gnomes, and then you've got your little mini bottles of Nuka-Cola and wine and whiskey over here, and then you've got ammunition over here, missiles and Fat Man and alien power cells and whatnot. But that's the chessboard I put in here. I already used the robot chessboard in another one. Let's see. Yeah, here's the robot chessboard. I actually, the cell that we were just in, I think I have that in there, maybe. But I put Mr. Handy's on one side, Mr. Gutsy's on the other side, and then 2 different types of Protectrons and Sentry Bots on each side. So, robot chess. So, there's that. But, what I'm going to do is take a quick break, get a fresh coffee, because I'm going to need it. Getting tired. We're going to come back and we're going to start cluttering some of this. I think we're going to work on the workbench stuff here first. So, this light, I did that this morning. I kind of wanted to get the scripty stuff done before we got into this. There's a hot plate over there, and the sink gives purified water. So we got everything. All the amenities are pretty much set up. I just got to start filling in the empty spaces. So, I'll be right back. Grab yourselves a cup. Grab what you got to grab. And we'll be back here with more GECK. Oh boy.
We are laboring away scientifically on your behalf. Toilless researchers, that is what we are. Toil, toil, toil.
Ha Gary!
Yes, Gary. I don't have all my my alerts set up on this desktop source, so forgive me if we don't get the yay, you're back. I don't have that one. I really do not have that. I'm gonna have to fix that. But hello, welcome back. Thank you for sticking around while I got more coffee. Newidler. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome. Hello. Chuckalino. Hello. How you doing? Oh, thank you, Midasian. For science. It's all for science.
Here we test and test and test some more in the name of science.
Damn right. All right. Let's get cracking. Yeah, thanks for hanging out and while I got some coffee. Much appreciated. Let's just start with the since I had that here, let's start with the workbench, because that'll be pretty easy to get set up. I just gotta find where I had that. There we go. So we're just gonna kind of, I'm just gonna go through my screenshots here of my other mod, and we're literally gonna just try and replicate that. So I am going to actually move that over to the side. Try and reference that. I think we'll get the workbench stuff set up here first. So let's go. Those are all in activate towards. And I want to see if I should have my repair tools. Now, I shouldn't need to do anything with this. This should be all scripted and ready to go. I should need to drop it on the bench. It's a bit big. I may have to move this, to be honest. I may have to move this over here. In fact, I think I may want to do that. Except I don't think it's going to fit. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I really wanted to have a repair bench in here. I may have to come up with something else for that. But for now, we're just going to stick it there. You were recommended in channels I may like, so I thought come out and check out your community. What the hell? No, Cog, you don't want... No, leave now. Leave while you can, monkey boy. How you doing, Cog? You were actually recommended. Wow. Or I was actually recommended. Why would Twitch do that to someone? I don't understand. How you doing, Cog? Good to see you. So yeah, this has a script. This has a script on it. And in another cell, I have an NPC set up to be the repairman. So literally, what this does is you activate the toolbox, and you're actually activating the repair menu on an NPC in another cell who's practicing social distancing. And he actually repairs. The script will takes your repair skill, puts it on the NPC, so if your repair is only 35, his is only 35. And then it's like when you go to Moira or Lucky Harith or any of the other repair people in the game, you pay them caps, they repair your stuff based on their repair skill. Except you're paying, technically you're kind of paying yourself. But in a pinch, you can get your stuff repaired. If you don't have robot repair kits, if you don't have weapon repair kits or anything else, you don't have a like item, go to the repair tools. You'll be out some caps. You may not be able to get it fully repaired because you may have a shitty repair skill, but you can get them repaired. That's the point. So that's literally all I need to do is just drop that in. And whether that stays there, I don't know. I don't know that I like that it takes up that much because I still got to put the workbench and the reloading thing there. So I was in your recommended channels too. Is it Noidler or Noidler? I'm terrible with Twitch names. But thank you for letting me know I was recommended. That's a scary thought, to be honest, but why would Twitch recommend me? I'm a little concerned. But hello and welcome. Noodler, okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm terrible with the Twitch names. If you're here long enough, you'll get used to that. Alright, so what I'm looking for now is I have my reloading bench. I just want the reloading bench press. So these are, this is just the press here. That's all we're going to use. This is from a modder's resource by Chuck Steele. And the repair bench pieces are going to be from a modder's resource by Pixel Hate. And we're going to drop those in. So this is all set up to be a reloading bench. It has the script attached to it, and yada, yada, yada. And that's going to clip back there. I might actually just shrink that down just a hair. To be fair, we're all Gary. Just easier that way.
Gary!
Yep, there you go. There you go. Yes, once you show up on the stream, you get a digital blueprint or a digital tattoo, and you're no, I'm kidding. All right, we're just gonna line that up there. I shrank that down just a hair because it looked a little big, and I'm okay with shrinking it down just a little bit. All right, workbench. Where's my workbench? Workbench vise. Now, which of these is this? That's perfect. That's the one I want. Crunch, I could have died 10 times today, and it wouldn't have been enough runs for you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Alright, so this is the actual workbench. So we have the workbench activator, and we have the reloading bench activator. Your point? Yeah, Cog, I streamed this morning. I streamed TTW this morning, and I died like 4 times. And I said at the 4th time, Crunch will not be satisfied. And what does Crunch do when I first started the stream? Not enough runs. He proved my point. Originally meant to be pronounced Cajun Midwest French, new-eyed dealer, but I realized no one outside my little regional accent area would be able to say it. Now it's Noodler. That's cool. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. I'm all about regional dialects and stuff and using that. That's pretty neat. Alright, so I actually have... So we've got the activators set up. Those are all set to go. What I do also have from Chuck Steele is the vise. We're going to put this bad boy over here. And I think that they go this way. It would seem like they would go that way, but I think... Let me just double check here. I want to make sure that I get these the right way. Well, how's the vanilla workbench set up? So that's the front. Yeah, that goes that way. All right. I just want to make sure that that's consistent with the vanilla ones. I'd look at my screenshot, but I may have actually... let's take a look. Did I get it right on this one? No, I didn't. I have it backwards on that. I don't care. I'm not changing it. It's fine. Actually, to me, it would make more sense that it would be up against the edge, so you could get... so you don't have all this space.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face.
We're just
I almost took you for a raider idea.
There. Noodler, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay. I think that's probably good. It doesn't need to be perfect or functional. It just has to be. It just has to be. And that's just static. That's not gonna do anything. Yes, the Noodler is doomed. Noodler now has to endure your never-ending complaint of not enough Rons. That is true, Crunch. That is in fact true. Okay. Actually, I don't think that looks too bad. It's pipe vice. All that matters is overhang and the ability to press material in it. Yeah, it just seems to me that if it's up against the edge, it would be because you wouldn't have as much. I don't know. Just seems like you would want, if you're working on this edge, you would want it to be as close to the edge as possible. But I don't care. It's a Vidya game, and that's the way the vanilla one's oriented. So, It's a Vidya game. I'm not too as long as it works. As long as it just works. My immersion. But my immersion. Alright. I did want to put a shelf up here, too. Initially, I was going to put, because I got those dynamic weapon displays, and I thought, oh, I can put a couple weapon displays over here. Until I realized I hit F4 and you could toggle the collision. Yeah, the collision for these walls, the red, that's the collision on these. It covered up the displays. You could not interact with them. So, no weapon displays in this cell. If you toggle F4, it shows you the collision for everything. And if you put something in, like on a wall or something, and you can't interact with it, go back into the GECK, toggle your collision, and you'll probably see that it's covering up your item. I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks. So, no weapon displays. Keep spinning that vice 40, 50 minutes. Yep. To hell with it. This is now a vice spinning stream. You want vice spins? We got vice spins. We'll make your vice spin. That's not even a euphemism. Or is it? Oh, I do actually have one more reloading piece here. Let's go back to statics. Let's go to the statiques. Okay, we have reloading bench barrels. We want those. Chuck Steel also has the clamps. Is that the clamp? That is not the clamp I'm looking for. That is the clamp I am looking for. We're going to drag this other clamp onto the edge here. Don't care if it doesn't work, well, that's wireframe. We don't want that. We want scale. Don't care if it's not accurate. Don't give a shit about your immersion. And make this spinny vice more vicier? I think if we think about it and clap our hands, we can make it vicier. You know how you clap your hands to save Tinkerbell? I think if we clap our hands loud enough, we can make anything vicier. Okay, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Okay. And I'm just looking at my reference image over here. Let's grab this. It's easier for me to see on this. So I got a wrench. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this stuff on the bottom, though. Okay. The reloading bench barrels. We're going to drop a few of those in there. Scale that down. Drop it in. Even scale that up just a hair. That's good. So I think I'm gonna put 3 of those in there, and we want these to face different face different directions. If you're duplicating stuff like this, take a second and change the orientation on them so that they're not all facing the same way, because that looks really boring. Fucking floating point bug. God damn it. Yeah, I just want... You can see the little holes on the top. I want those all facing different directions. Because if I just duplicated this 3 times and they're all facing the same way, well, that looks like you're lazy. We're going to put 3 of those there. And I think that I have a static metal box. I have a static metal box. Oh, I have a cardboard box, too. put a cardboard box here. Actually, oh, you know what? Oh, I have those new cardboard boxes I did for the sink, and I meant to bring those over. I want to start using those. I'm not going to get into that tonight because I have to bring the meshes, I have to bring the textures. So I'm going to leave those for now. I'm not going to bother with those. We are going to use this stuff. We're going to use this cardboard box. Yep, keg party. I am lazy, geezer. I am lazy because I'm literally copying one of my mods. I'm basically... I'm copying one of my mods, but I didn't copy pasta it. I'm doing this all from scratch. But it's literally... I'm redoing this mod. My Mojave bunker, I'm doing it. But I actually did flip it. And if Wall was here, I could see that I could explain that this is actually flipped. But the Mojave mod, the living area is over on the other side. It's kind of a mirror image. So I'm not totally lazy. Not totally lazy. Okay, so I do have a static metal box. I think I have one from Operation Anchorage. Not metal. Operation Anchorage gives me a... where's DLC 02? There we go. So, this is my third iteration of this cell. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to copy the Bonnie Springs bunker and call it done. Because I got 2 more cells to finish after this. And I want to get this mod done. Okay, I think that's... That's good there. What else can I put in there? What else do I have? Is that it? I think that's it. Huh. Alright, well, let's, I'm just going to duplicate another barrel then. Say, fuck it. There. That works. Alright, the, actually, it's not repair. The, required fixing things on the repair bench. We got to put our copy of, that's the book. I want the magazine. Our static copy of fixing things. Because, you know, you're fixing things. And what else we got on here? I had a wrench. I should have a wrench. So I'm just going through and putting some statics in here. You know, I'll just use my own wrench instead of the Anchorage one. We're gonna drag that there. Let's go float a little bit. There we go. I'm not flipping it, I'm just moving it. Okay. Alright, what else we got? I see a conductor, I see scrap metal, I see duct tape. Get some duct tape. I got my duct tape, we'll put my duct tape right there. Gonna have to shrink that down just a hair. How about... I think that's good. I'm not going to load this up with too much crap. Because I want you... you got to be able to interact with these, and if you put too much statics in front of your activators, the collision from the statics may interfere with you interacting with that. So we kind of want to not want to do that. I don't think there's anything else over here I can put in. Oh, you know what? We got a shelf up here, too, I want to put in. Okay. Oh, let's see. How about a mill circ review? Oops. Let's do a mill circ review. A guns magazine. The reloading bench. Bam. Okay. And one last thing here. How about a sensor module that's practically junk? But you can get some good use out. You can get some use out of it. I don't have Protector Kasdan on here, do I? I do not. I do not have Protector Kasdan on here.
Gary!
I got Gary, though. That's all that matters. GECK has, it's called floating point bug. You notice this is 59.9999. And that annoys the shit out of me. I don't think it harms anything, it's just there's no reason for it. And it does that a lot. So what I want to do is I want to... No, I want to flip it on its... That's what I want. Nope. And then turn it that way. So we have... See how it does this? 75. And then 180. It would be nice if that could get fixed. Why did you do that? Nope. Minus 90 and then 75. There we go. Perfect. That's good. All right.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face.
Okay with that.
I almost took you for a raider I did.
Roxy Wolf, thank you for following. Hello. Welcome, Roxy. How you doing? Okay. Well, we're just putting clutter on my workbench here. This is a very well-used workbench. Late night cave noises. Jinja Ninja, how the hell are you, man? How's it going, Jinja? Oh, yes, we do a lot of Fallout 4 modding. Or not Fallout 4 modding. Oh, boy. Wow, flashbacks. We do a lot of Fallout modding here. A lot of Fallout streaming here. I make a lot of mods for my video games. We don't do Fallout 4 modding anymore. We used to, but not anymore. We're doing TTW modding now. Okay. Alright. I think that is good.
Gary!
Yep. Alright, let's go check that out. Let's go check that out in game. How you doing, Jinja? Happy Sunday. Testing some spicy shrooms in a game called Fallout 4. Did you see things? I saw your screenshots before I started up the stream. Spicy shrooms. Those sound illegal. Let's go check this out. And I want to make sure that those activators work. And I want to test the repair bench. Make sure that works. Because I don't play Fallout 4 anymore. I don't play it. I don't mod it. I don't like it. Okay. Oh, wrong cell. That was left over from before. Here, we're gonna just do this again. Nope. I keep forgetting I put 01 after those. There we go. And we'll let the door shut. I'll go turn the lights on. Okay. And there's our little... Turn that on and off. Alright, so repair tools. I don't have any items to repair, but it's working. There's the workbench. there is a reloading bench, so that all works. And this looks pretty good. Nothing's floating with the power top. That needs to come down a little bit more. It's kind of sticking up there. Grab myself the AER-14. Seven. 93. I should it's going to be 100% condition, yeah. But if I had something I could repair, this is essentially what this does. So the script, I'm actually opening the repair menu for the repair NPC that's in a completely detached cell. My repair skill is only 15, and obviously I can't repair it, so. But it works. And I have no caps either, so. Because you're literally paying yourself to repair the things. You're paying the NPC in the other cell. Short of it is, if you need to get your shit repaired, this is what you do it. So, that actually doesn't look too bad. I'm okay with that. I was afraid that was going to be a little too cluttered, but I'm okay with it. And that works. I used to play a lot of it, Noodler, and I used to mod a lot of it, and then I said, you know what? I'm not having fun. I don't like this game. I'm not having fun. So, that was pretty much... I made a lot of mods. I think I made like 40 mods for that game, hoping that I would have fun with it, and I gave up on it. A lot of people in the channel on my Discord still play it, and that's cool. It's just not my thing. I gave it more years than I should have, and then I just gave up on it. Oh, the workbench light, that is the hologram disable sound from Dead Money. When you disable one of the hologram emitters, that's the sound. It's like DLC01 hologram emitter something something. I thought, oh, that sounds like a cool light switch. So we're using that. And we got the Nuka-Cola lamp that turns on and off. That's just the elevator switch button sound. We've got desk lamp over here. That goes on and off. And that goes on and off. And then, of course, the My First Infirmary and the My First Laboratory. So, that's that. Oh, the radio... the jukebox, rather, will play GNR, but since GNR doesn't actually work out here until you do the thing for 3Dog, it doesn't pick anything up. Huge episode, base mod, PC crash, lost every... Oh, shit, that sucks. That sucks. That's why I learned... even if you do have a good backup routine, you're always going to stand a chance of losing something. There'll be that one time where you forget to back up the stuff, or you forget to sync it, or whatever your backup strategy is. That one time that you forget to do the thing to back up your work, that's when shit like that's gonna happen. That sucks. Am I gonna be making mods for Starfield? No idea. I might not even be playing Starfield. Because honestly, right now, I don't care about Starfield. Nothing I've seen makes me interested in it. It looks pretty meh. And I'm past. I learned my lesson that trying to make a game better by throwing mods at it kind of doesn't work. At least not for me. So I'm quite content with TTW. It has everything in a game that I want. It is a lot of fun to mod and a lot of fun to play. Any way to have Jukebox play Radio New Vegas? Technically, yes. Don't ask me how to set it up, but technically, your Pip-Boy will pick up Radio Mojave in the Capital Wasteland, I believe. I believe that's in there. There are ways to do it. I'm not really sure how. I think you would probably have to You have to set up a transmitter for it? I don't even know how the radio stuff works. I never got into the radio stuff. All I did was I copied a New Vegas. I think this is like one of the jukeboxes that they would use at like the Gold Springs Saloon, and I just changed the radio station on it. Like I just literally just oh, that's the light beam. I duplicated the record that's used in those jukeboxes. God damn it! All these light beams. Duplicated the record, and then you go up to the radio station, and I just picked Galaxy News Radio. But you have all the other ones. The Radio New Vegas is the one with Mr. New Vegas, and there's a New Vegas country one. V Country Radio, that's Mojave Radio. I just... But you won't be able to get this to play until you do the transmitter. At least I'm pretty sure. There might be a way to trick it, but I haven't figured that out. Okay. Starfield Call of Duty. And it just looked to me like, you know, you're looking at people getting all excited about 10 minutes of carefully curated marketing material, which is what that trailer was. It's marketing. It's to get you hyped, to get you talking about it and want people wanting to make pre-orders. And it was curated. They only show you what they wanted you to see. And I can't get excited about 10 minutes of that kind of thing. Especially when it looks just like Fallout 4 with an ENB and a No Man's Sky overhaul mod. No Man's Skyrim. That's what I saw. I saw a Fallout 4 No Man's Sky overhaul mod. That's all I saw. And I was not impressed. Spock was not impressed. So... Stop trusting Bethesda after Fallout 4. Yeah, Fallout 4 was a was a bitter pill for me, Fell Sorcerer. I felt I was let down with the game. I was really let down with the DLC, and I was let down with the game. So, yeah. And here we are. Here we are playing the 11-year-old Fallout game and having a blast with it. Hey, Tempest, how you doing? Yes, we're doing some work in the GECK. Yeah, the only other thing I want to say about Starfield is listening to all the Bethesda talking heads, and I'm not even talking about just Todd. I'm talking about everybody else in those videos, like Emil and all the other people. They've made a big deal about the dialogue. And how, we're not going to have the voice protagonist. We're going to have the not have a voice protagonist. That's cool. I'm glad they're not doing that. But they've made a lot of effort talking about how much dialogue is in the game and how much choice you're going to have and the dialogue. Oh, how much dialogue. Yet we haven't seen the dialogue system. They have not. They've talked a lot about how much dialogue, how many lines of recorded dialogue there are, how much interaction you're going to have with the NPCs. They have yet to show the actual dialogue system. That's kind of weird to me. You make a big effort about talking about the dialogue. Show me the dialogue system. Show me what we got. So, yeah, the Fallout 4 Workshop DLCs, they should have been mods. They were literally mods. They were literally paid mods. They should have been updates. They should have been free updates as part of the base game. Yeah, you got literally two DLCs for that game, and that's it. The rest were shack building mods. So yeah, I bought the season pass as the first and last thing I ever pre-ordered was that season pass. I will never pre-order anything again based on that. I feel like I got really screwed. Episode 1 was going to give you Mysterious Town. Episode 2 was going to solve Mystery of the Town. Then Episode 3 you expand. Oh, so these are the mods that you lost. You had it was like a series mod? Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of work. To plan that out and get everything interconnected and then to lose it all? That sucks. I don't blame you for getting disheartened with that. That would make me want to quit too. Hey, Ford, how you doing? Bet money the Starfield dialogue system is just slightly modified Fallout 4 dialogue system hidden by something pretty. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I just think it's odd that they made such a big deal about dialogue in the game, but we haven't seen the dialogue system. I don't know. That's just something I noticed in all their discussions and their marketing, blah blah blah. So, how you doing, Ford? Okay. Let's get the shell. I think the workbench is good. Oh, let me get this. Yeah. So short of it is, I really don't care about Starfield. Once it comes out and I see people playing it, if it's something I think I want to invest my time and money in, maybe. I'm not going to run out and buy it day one. If I ever get it, it's going to be after it's been patched and after DLC come out. I'll be quite content playing TTW for a very, very long time. I'll let the early adopters do it. My first thought, initially, and I will say this, my first thought was to get Starfield and stream it. I mean, qualify this by saying I hope it is a good game. I hope it's a game that people enjoy. I hope it's a game that I enjoy, that I want to play. But right now, I'm not feeling it. I'm not seeing anything that makes me interested. But my first thought was to get it, stream it. If it was great, fine. I could stream it and have fun with it. And if it was bad, I could stream it and say how bad it is. But it's like, why would I spend my time and my money doing that when I can be doing games that I want to play rather than games just to throw shit at? I don't need to do that. So I would rather play it and enjoy it rather than play it, not enjoy it, and shit on it. I got better things to do with my time. And other people have better things to watch than that. So I will not buy it unless it's something I honestly want to play. Playing around TTW yourself for it. Nice. Yeah, I'm having a blast with it. I streamed TTW Capital Wasteland stuff today, and with the mods I'm using, I really have to. I'm finding I have to completely rethink how I play it. I can't play TTW Capital Wasteland the way I've always played Fallout 3 because of the mods I'm using and because of how TTW is balanced. You can't just rely on one type of ammo. Armor-piercing ammo is a thing that you need, and I'm finding that out. And that the Outcasts have always been a good source of ammo for me, but now they're the best source of armor-piercing and hollow point. So, if I ever tried doing height mapping, I've never needed to. I'm not even sure where to start. I've never needed to. I mostly do player homes, Roxy, and little patches and tweaks and things. Not much beyond that. I really like doing the player homes interior cell design. So my extent of world space modifications is setting up, an exterior load door or something with maybe a bunker entrance and some odds and ends, but I've never needed to do anything like that. When I was doing Fallout 4 stuff, I would have to do the pre-combines and all that garbage, which is another reason why I stopped modding that game. Its optimization system is crap. But no, height mapping, I've never had a use. I've never had a need to learn how to do that. Put it that way. I want to play Oblivion too, Ford. Uncle Lander's been playing Oblivion, and he's got me wanting to play that. But I gotta finish. I think I gotta finish Skyrim first. I was gonna say Kelly's playing Oblivion. But I am looking at a couple models. And Kelly, thanks for turning me on to the other mod list too. I have that. I'm following that other one on Nexus that you mentioned. I have a paint gun, fishing battery, some odds and ends. I'm just gonna grab that stuff and put it on the shelf there. There's still a lot of stuff coming out for Oblivion. Yeah, people are still modding Oblivion, and there's an XOBSE. Somebody forked OBSE, and it's updated and being developed, and it's like, that's freaking cool. How many hours am I into Skyrim and still no Dragon's Cog? I think we're like almost 175 now. 173, 175, somewhere in there. As of yesterday. By the time I finish the Dark Brotherhood, will probably be almost 200 hours before we start the main quest. That's actually kind of my goal. That I would like to get 200 hours in. Whoops, I want paint gun. 200 hours in before we actually start the main quest and go to Helgen. That's a goal. A boy can dream. Alright, so let's put some clutter on the shelf. And then we'll go over to the on this little shelf here. Once I do this, oh, not that way. We'll get the ammo boxes and stuff set up. Let's turn it. Which way do I have this? Let me bring this over so you guys can see it. So I want to get the paint gun. There's a couple fishing batteries, a couple jars, and I think that's a leaf blower. We're going to throw that stuff up there. Daggerfall Unity's actually got some cool stuff, too. There's a couple people I watched play Daggerfall Unity, and they got a lot of cool mods for that. That's another game I could see myself getting lost in. The complexities that it has is just nuts. Let's see. Yeah, I want to. Actually, no. We want to turn this way. That's what we want to do. We want that to go that way. And then I'm actually going to disable. These orange boxes. These are the activators, the activator triggers for the lights. I'm just going to hide that. That's kind of in the way. Fisher battery. No, fission, not fisson. There we go. Words are hard. Alright. Hey, Dern, how you doing? Yeah, there's... Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's... I saw somebody using, like, there's a landscape mod, and then there was another one that had, something to do with the roads. There's just... Oh, there's so many cool things out there. But I think Daggerfall is a game that I don't think I'm ever going to actually play it. I have a lot of fun, and it's interesting to watching other people play it. I just don't think I'll ever get to it myself. There's just too many other things in the way of me doing that. But I have a lot of fun watching other people play that game. Alright, I'm going to go and fix all these fucking floating point things here. I don't know why the hell it does this. It's annoying. I don't think it hurts anything to leave them. It's just stupid. Gek is stupid. Gek's dumb. Gek's a big dummy. Alright, so a couple fishing batteries there. I think we have a couple of jars, right? Jokerine has... Let's put an empty glass jar. So if you ever get into making mods for New Vegas or TTW, there's a lot of cool modders resources. Just people sharing the assets that they put together. Jokerine has so many good assets. So many nice meshes, really fun stuff to work with. Pixel Hate's another one. I'm using a lot of their stuff. Like a lot of the kitchen equipment that I'm using, kitchen fixtures, I guess is the word. So these are clipping a little bit through the bottom of this mesh on the shelf. I'm just gonna nudge those up because you don't want to look up and see the jar clip through the bottom of the. Just gonna throw a few things. I think there was a leaf blower on there, right? No. Do I not have a frickin'... Or is it a... What do we have here? I thought it was a leaf blower. Let me see. I have paperweight. Sensor module. It's practically junk. Steam gauge. It's not a steam gauge. Vacuum cleaner. Is this it? Nope. I could have sworn it was the leaf blower. Thought I had one of those. Huh. Alright, I guess we might have to make one. What's the leaf blower look like? I mean, I could put anything there, but I could have sworn I had one of these. Yeah, I could have sworn I have one of these. Don't I have one in the... Hang on a second. I thought I put one in the utility bunker. Steam gauge assembly, sensor module. Oh, we gotta put desk fans in here. That's what we're missing. Desk fans. Joker has 100 different kinds of awesome. Did some of my favorite quest mods too. I've never played any of her mods, of her quest mods. I want to play Boom to the Moon sometime, because that looks like it's a lot of fun. We got to have desk fans. Yes, I do have desk fans. Where the hell is the thing? Hang on a second. I gotta go look at this cell now. What did I put on the shelf over there then? We're gonna go look at the utility bunker real quick. Because I had put something on one of the shelves here, and was it the steam gauge assembly? I could have sworn. Yeah, right fucking here. Oh, come on. This. Wood chip off. Leaf blower. It's a wood chipper. I called it the frickin' wood chipper. Alright. That's what I'm looking for. That right there. Okay. Alrighty. Mystery solved. There you go. Cog's got it. Okay. Alright. Wood chipper. Ta-da! Wood chipper static. I did save recently. Yep. If I haven't saved, you'll see an asterisk up here. Like if I go to drag this in, bam, you see how you get the asterisk? That means I haven't saved since the last thing. Once I get this in, I will save again. And that actually doesn't clip. No, we're not. Oh, just a wee bit there so that it doesn't hit the wall, and that's good. All right, shelf is done. That's not loading, is it? No. Cool. Shelf's done. Except I'm gonna put that just there, and then you spent an hour moving fishing batteries around. So where we got there? So there's that. Let's open that up in Photoshop. So that's pretty much that. So let's work on the other shelf over here. Let's do that next. What's my coffee situation? I think I need coffee. All right. Instead of doing the full break, I'm just gonna run out. Put this in the get a fresh cup in the microwave. I'm just gonna let this go. I'm not going to put the break screen on. I'm going to be right back. So this will be the break screen while I get up and get a fresh coffee. I'm just going to step away, turn the mic off, and I'll be right back with the coffee. And we will work on filling up this shelf over here. So don't go away. I'm back. And Photoshop is blocking my chat again. hide Photoshop. And see who showed up. Hey, Ash. How you doing? How you doing, man? Happy Sunday. Thanks, Medasian. Yeah, that was a nice little trip to the kitchen. For more coffee. So, this looks good to me. You know what we're going to do? I don't think I did this. I did. We're going to put some of these rubber floor mats in front of the workbench here. Let's do that. And then we'll go work on the shelf. So, let's get some floor mats. This is a very rare occasion that I'm streaming on a Sunday. And I even streamed earlier today, too, which is even... It's odd for me to be streaming once on a Sunday, let alone twice. This is, mark it down on the calendar. So we're going to drop that one, and we're going to angle this so it looks just a little bit off kilter. Like I got kicked out from the rest of them. And that's good. Very good. That's it. That's all we're doing with those. Alright, so on this, we got to put our ammo boxes. Ammo boxes are labeled. You have ballistic, energy, explosive, and miscellaneous. We're going to put those there. I have an old Enclave crate we're going to use for grenade mine storage. I have a sign to put on that, and then we're just going to... I'm not going to put... Oh, maybe I will put the toolbox up there. I think I'm going to skip the toolbox because we have that over there. I'm going to put something else over there. And that's something else. I think, you know what I'm going to do? I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to restart the GECK. I'm going to bring in some new assets and some new textures. Do I have to do that for this? Maybe I don't have to restart it. I have some new boxes I made for the sink overhaul. I want to start adding them to this. So, let's get the ammo boxes and that set up. And then I'll see if I want to do that. I have a set of new cardboard box textures that I made for the sink, and I think I want to start using those. I'll put some in here, and then we can go back, and I can go back at some point in the other cells and start propagating them through that. The other thing I need to do is, did I get pixel hates? This is the most important feature of this cell, and I don't have it in here yet. Okay. Really? I don't have the thing. Alright, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that right the fuck now. There's an asset that I want to bring in before I get too crazy here. Pixel hate, clutter. Okay, so there's that. Now, where is this mod? So there's a new asset that Pixel Hate sent my way. I do have it. The dancing hula girl. Pixel Hate actually animated the little hula girls to dance. And I don't see it. I didn't bring it in yet. All right, we're gonna bring it in then. We're gonna go bring that in, and we're gonna set one in the cell. That's very, very important. Extremely important. Okay. So then I should just be able to drag you in, and we will save. And the dancing hula girl mesh is going to go next to the terminal. Bam. And her... Whoops. No? Come on. Okay. Angle her a little bit there. There. So then, when we go into the game, her skirt will move back and forth like she's dancing. So she's doing a hula dance, and it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna have this is why the New Vegas is the superior Fallout game. Animated hula girls. If you needed proof that New Vegas was the superior Fallout game, that's it. We have dancing hula girl meshes. Okay. Ammo boxes are in containers. And what shelf do I want these on? Third from the top. 1, 2, 3 on this one right here. So we're going to start with the guns. And these are going to have to get shrunk down. They're never all going to fit. Gnomes are like gargoyles, only come to... Gnomes are like gargoyles and only come alive under the moonlight. Very possible. Now that would be a thing, right? If you had a house, like a house mod, that had gnomes as decorations. And then every time the player leaves the cell, it comes back, the gnomes are on a different shelf. Like, wait a minute. I just went out and did some quests and I came back. That gnome wasn't there before. Okay, so one ammo box. I'm just going to duplicate these and then we can replace them. So that way, I'm going to duplicate that. And then we're going to do a Control F. Rather than drag them in and resize them and everything, we're just going to... Like the Weeping Angel statues, exactly. Exactly. We're going to change this one. So Control F, you can do search and replace. You can do search and like in a notepad or Word. I have the ammo box selected. We're going to replace that with an energy box. Bam. I just replaced it with the energy box. I'm going to duplicate that one. Move that over. This way I don't have to keep dragging them out and resizing them. Schlepping them over to the shelf. They're already on the shelf. We're going to place this one with the explosives. It does take a little bit for that window to come up because there's so many records in TTW. Bam. Explosives. And then we're going to duplicate that one. And we'll have to adjust these a little bit here because that's clipping through, but that's fine for now. I may have to shrink these down a little bit. And then we're going to replace explosives with the miscellaneous. Bam. Done. Let's make those an even 0.9. Alright, cool. Put them all flat. I think that works. They don't have to be perfectly spaced, but I just want to make sure that they're not clipping into the edge there, and that one looks like it probably could come over a little bit more. Alright, I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Ammo boxes. And then, what do we have here? Do I have a grenade box? Yes, because this is the Enclave Grenades and Mines. We want that. We want that on the next shelf. Okay, that's not the one I'm looking for. It's not the one I'm looking for. That's the one I'm looking for. Found some of Legacy's mannequins dancing in the streets of Solitude? Really? That's funny. Callie, have you done Night at the Museum yet? That quest? Have you ever done that quest? I don't know if you saw it when I did it on stream. I don't know. I don't know how much you played Legacy. I'm assuming you played it more than I have. But the night in the museum quest, the mannequins were roaming around the museum, and that was quite special. All right, so yeah, see, this is the freaking loading point. 90. All right, so this is the grenades and mines container. We're gonna put a sign on that because I have a sign. Whoops. Be right here. We're gonna take this sign and put it on the box. You did get that far. Okay, cool. That was actually a very fun quest. I can see why some people would have issues with it, and why I'm glad that they put that option to have brother what's his name deal with the situation. But I had a lot of fun with that. I thought it was really, really well done. All right, so we're gonna put our sign there, and we're gonna like it. We're gonna like it very much. Is it okay if that clips there? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think that can probably go a little bit there. Yep. Oh, did I? Yeah, I must have. The floor was missing for a second, and then I remembered. I think I had accidentally hit the 1 key on it to hide it, but we're good. Okay. All right. Let's save that. So, what is next? What is on the other part of the shelf there? Radio, a book, and a toolbox. I am going to put the toolbox there. I'm okay with putting the toolbox. I don't care if we have a toolbox over there. They serve different purposes. I'm fine with that. Okay, so the Jokerine ham radio, we'll put that there. It's a static radio. Let's put that at a little bit of an angle. I don't like just throwing stuff on and having it be perfectly aligned. I like have it, even if it's just a couple of degrees, just having it be a little less than perfect. You put everything perfect on a shelf, it just doesn't look right. There should be a microphone here, shouldn't there? Yeah, microphone. Let's put a microphone on there. Put that in the back. Then I think I had the Lincoln Diary. Let's put the link, just for kicks. I'm going to put the Lincoln Diary. That's what I have in the other. There's a Abraham Lincoln's Diary. How did that end up here? Don't question it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just a book. Just a random book that somehow ended up there. Don't worry about it. Toolbox. Even though I do have the toolbox over there for the repair tools, I want... no, I keep hitting the friggin' use info. I don't want that. I want preview. Yeah, that's the one we want. Okay. Abe was big in... He was a... Yeah, little did people know that Abraham Lincoln was big into... In fact, he was so into ham radio, Ash, that they called him Abraham Lincoln. The ham part is for the ham radios. Not a lot of people know that. Abraham Lincoln. All right, we have some space here. Let's... Nope. Come on. Top of my head, any Legacy, beside Legacy and Helgen Reborn, any other quest mods in my load order? Probably just interesting NPCs, Whiskey. There's quests in that, which we've done some. We did a couple recently. I think that would probably be it. Interesting NPCs is a lot more than just adding new companions and new random NPCs. There's actually a bunch of quests in it. So I would say that's probably the only other one. I think we've done quite a few quests from that already, and there's more there's a shit ton more that I haven't even stumbled across yet. Now we're gonna make that a little crooked there, because these were the same angle, and it was looking too samey. All right. What do I want to put? I want to put something there. I don't have anything up on that shelf. So let's find something to cram in there. I have those on the bottom. Oh, I have a microphone on the bottom. Oh, well, that's fine. Find something else. Just take a look through my statics. What do I want to put there? What do I want to put there? What about junk? Egg timer? No. Dr. Bag? No. How about no? Let's put a couple holotapes there. Why not? They'll fill up the space. Just a little something to fill up the space. That's all we need. I can just drop those. All right, last time I tried just dropping those, it just went right through. That's fine. All right, I'm okay with that. All right, that shelf's done. Top shelf has, looks like a couple of crates and a metal box. Is that my junk crate? I think that's my junk crate, not Jokerini's. Yeah, we'll use my junk crate. I put that together in Outfit Studio. Just a little mashup. Put that up there. Not floating. So yeah, it's got some junks in it. So there's that. This is another container. So if I just use box and we'll go to container. It's a different kind of metal box than the Fallout 3 ones. That's a New Vegas metal box. And they're actually kind of cool. How about if I narrow this down? Metal. A Rolodex for my holotapes. Now there's a thing. Meal box. No. We don't want the meal box. Meal box. God damn it, I can't spell. Metal box. Yeah, see, those are the Fallout 3 metal boxes. There's an actual... This one. Good Springs metal box. It's just empty. Is there not anything that has those... Oh, I gotta put one of these in here too. Crafting supplies box. Huh. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna put an empty box there then. I thought that there was, I've seen these in the game, though. Let me just... I know I've seen those in the game. In other places with loot in them. Yeah, that's just... there's 57 of them. Alright, but they're all freaking empty. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go with it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna have to scale it down. Whoops. Oh, why are you doing that? There. To really scale it down, it's getting a clip on that arch. Barbarian Jim, how you doing, Jim? How the hell are ya? Good to see ya. Okay. So I just realized there's another container that I need to put in here. I'm not sure where it's gonna go. You know, I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I think we're gonna get rid of the toolbox. And I have the labeled crafting box that I have in all the other cells for crafting supplies. I think we need to put that there rather than just another loot box. I think that so just you have a place to dump all your crafting stuff. I'm not doing the inventory sorting system in this mod because there's 8 frickin' cells, so you can use something like Stash Organizer if you really want. Bigger player homes, I do the inventory sorting script, but I'm not doing that 8 times. Alright, Cog, you heading out? Thanks for hanging out, man. Good to see you. You have a good one. Later. Okay. I'm going to replace that. Since I'm getting rid of the toolbox there, I'm going to put the toolbox back up there. I'm going to put the toolbox up there. This already has less loot than all the other ones, and I'm kind of thinking I want some a little bit, just a hair. Actually, I take that back. The lockers over there should have loot in them. I don't like having a lot of loot in these things, but a little bit doesn't hurt. Some junks, a few junks. Okay, so that's good. Should we have a creepy gnome up there? What do I have over here now? I'm just going to put an empty crate. Nope. Just do an empty crate. Where is that one? I have to shrink it down a hair. We can shrink that one down. Move it over. And there. I did want to bring some of those boxes in, though. Let me do something here. Let me go back here. So I'm going to actually bring in some of those other boxes. Those box meshes. Give me 1 second. Let me switch over to the sink mod that I do need to get finished this week. At least try to. I got the sink overhaul. You guys have been see me working on this one. I've got the kitchen to add clutter to and the brain tank room. And then that's pretty much it. The rest of it's basically done. And I'm pretty happy about that. I'm really happy with how that's coming out. Maybe we'll go take a look at that before we call it quits for the night. I'll show you what I have left to do. I have done a little work since the last time I streamed, but not much. I took a break from that to actually go play some games and do other stuff, just because I was kind of getting burned out on it. We don't want that. We're going to get all these boxes here. But I want to get back to that. I wanted to work on this tonight because this is a pretty easy cell to get worked on. Between today and tomorrow, I'd like to get this cell finished. And then I can get back to working on the sink. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I made these. These are cardboard box meshes. Fallout 3 came with... The Fallout 3 game files have unused cardboard boxes. You never see them in the game. They were never put into the GECK, but there's meshes and textures for cardboard boxes. Never used. Since we're using TTW, all those unused Fallout 3 assets are in the game files. So for the sink overhaul, I made new textures for some of the boxes. I did H&H Tools, House Industries, Nuka-Cola, Sunset Sarsaparilla. and made up a design for Sinclair Industries, for Franklin Sinclair. Sinclair, why did you leave me? That's Sinclair. We're not going to use all of those, because this is Capital Wasteland. It wouldn't make any sense. I'm going to use the H&H Tools, the House Industries, and the Nuka-Cola. I'm going to start bringing those in, replacing some of the empty cardboard, the blank cardboard boxes that I've already got with some of these labeled ones. So those are the meshes. Textures need to go over here, so we got to get the textures. So I'm just grabbing those from the sink project and putting those here. Grab that, bring that over there, and I'm gonna go into this one. Let me just make sure that this is the right. Let me close up the sink so I don't fuck anything up in that. And then we're gonna get rid of. Oh, I have folders too. Let me get rid of. I may actually redo the folders too. I did make Big Mountain folders for the sink. We don't need those. I don't need the Big Mountain box. Let's see. H&H Tools, House, Sinclair can go. Sunset Sarsaparilla can go. So those should all jive nicely. And if I go into this, meshes, butter, office, cardboard box. Open that up. Nifska. Ah! It's not picking it up. Why are you not picking it up? Do I have them? Do I have something in the wrong spot? They should just work. They should just work. It's not. Clutter. Office. So why are you not working? Let me think. What's going on here? You should just work. Clutter. Office. Textures, MTV, clutter, office. Yeah, it's not. It's just not picking it up. That's kind of weird. Guess we'll have to go relink them then. I don't know why. They should just work. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a sec. What the fuck did I just do? Clutter office. Refresh this. Try again. Office. Oh, it's not picking them up. Alright, I guess we have to go do this the old-fashioned way. I don't know why it's not picking them up, but it's also going right to the root level for NifScope, which is kind of weird. It does that sometimes. And then it goes right to the texture folder, or right to the data folder, the virtual data folder for MO2, and it works fine. And then it breaks again. I have to go and fucking... Yeah, it's not, I'm gonna relaunch MO2. I think we're just... The textures aren't showing up. Oh, wait a minute. Is this them? Oh, I see what I did. I think I have them in the wrong... I have them in the wrong... Did I put them in the wrong layer? Or the wrong level? I bet that's what I did. Because I'm a genius. Alright, let's close that up. Let's try this again. Textures. Yeah. That's what happened. Clutter. Now they should show up. I didn't put them deep enough in the folder structure. There we go. That's more better. So there's the H&H Tools box. There's the House Industries box. Another House Industries. And then there's... Whoops. This should be the Nuka-Cola. Yep. There we go. So I want to start... I'm not going to put all of these in this bunker cell, but I want to start bringing them into the other ones that I've got worked on. Replace the blank empty ones. So... Make sure I'm still on the statics. Yeah, see I have the blank cardboard boxes here. These are really, really shitty vanilla textures. If you see these in the game, they look horrid. They're like 256 by 256. I did these as like 1K textures that look a lot better. These look You can see how awful these fucking look. But they're cool assets. They're cool clutter assets to have. I'm glad that we have them, but they look like shit. So I had to fix that. Bam. So I think what I'm going to do is get rid of this. That one over. I think I'm going to put an H&H Tools box up here. Because I have an H&H Tools calendar over there. And what? H&H Tools is out in the Mojave. I don't care. We're using them anyway. Let's see. There we go. Let's put the House Industries. Or I'm sorry, House Tools. H&H Tools. Oh yeah, and they look fine in NIFScope, but they come in upside down here, which is stupid. With the box says Las Vegas. Shut up, I don't care. But my immersion. Think about the immersion. What will we tell the children? Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That's better than an empty crate. I'd like to have it to be a little bit bigger, though. Like it's wedged up here. Like somebody went out of their way to cram it into the the open space here. Think of the children and their immersion. But Malore. Okay. Let's just turn that. Beautiful. I think that's good. That works for me. Alright, last shelf. What's on the last shelf? So I have a postal box with junk in it. That's one of my mashups. A camera. The microphone we already have up there, so we'll find something else there. And these are 2 bits. I think they're like Mechanist gears, I think they're called. We'll drop those. We'll drop that stuff on that shelf, then we'll go see how it looks. Make sure that everything looks perfect. So I should have the postal junk box, yes. I haven't used one of these yet. Wow, okay. This is the first one of these I've used, apparently. This needs to be shrunk down just a hair. Got all kinds of junks in it. It's got, oh, what's all in there? Duct tape and sensor modules and detergent and tin can, conductor, all that good stuff. Leave a pre-war save with nothing but jet. Yes. Actually, Todd Howard said in an interview on Reddit... I don't care. Todd Howard is on record to say... I don't care what Todd says. If you believe what Todd Howard says... I don't know. I see the YouTubers use that line a lot when people criticize something from Bethesda. Todd Howard is on record numerous times saying this about Star. Todd Howard also Todd says a lot of things. Let's just say Todd says a lot of things. Todd has a reputation that precedes him. That's all I'm saying. Do I not have a camera? Wait a minute. Oh no. Operation Anchorage has stuff. So if you're doing stuff for TTW and you're making static assets, you want to save some time making static stuff like this. Go into the statics and filter DLCO2 static. Operation Anchorage has a shit ton of pre-made statics because everything in that simulation that you do for Anchorage, Operation Anchorage, it's all static. You can't interact with it. So you can save yourself a lot of time by using these. There's coffee mugs, crutches, cigarette cartons, pre-war books, plungers. All this shit is already made static, and you can just drag it in and just use it without having to make your own new record, go digging for the mesh to make a static out of it. It's just there. And it is a really, really nice little time saver. And sometimes I think that I've made one, and it's like, well, how come I can't find it? And I go look under DLC02, and there it is. Like the camera. I thought I had a camera. Nope, Anchorage has the camera. That's good. Let's see. Oh, the Mechanist stuff. So, Mechanist gear large. And it's large. We don't want it that large. Oh, that will work nicely. That's actually the size that I was hoping for. That's perfect. And then Mechanist gear small. We can drop that down. Well, not there. There! Actually... Yeah, that's good. We just drop it there. That's that. Cool. What do I have that I can put in the back there? Oh, what if I actually did this? I want to put something else here. Just do that. Slide this over. Oh, excuse me. I have a light beam selected that I must have re-enabled. We got to get rid of that. Like I'm clicking on the box, and I'm seeing down here, it tells you what you have selected, and I saw the light beam wide 03, and I could see the bounding box moving. It's like, I don't want the light beams. Let me refresh here. The light beams are these guys here, and these are tied to these markers. These are the X markers for the lights. So when you turn on the light switches, they enable or disable the lights depending on the light state. But these are the beams that come down from the light fixtures. And they're a pain in the ass because they're always in the way. This is why the Fallout 4 creation kit is superior in that it has the layers. You can put all these things on a layer, you can hide the layer instead of having to hide each piece manually. If you hide them and then refresh the cell, well, they come back, and then you stand a chance of moving them and interacting. It's just it's a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Paperweight. Paperweight here? Yeah, we're going to stick a paperweight in there. Just to fill up the space. I may have to shrink it down, though. I'm okay with shrinking stuff to fill spaces. It's fine. I think that fit there. That's better. That's more better. None of that stuff's clipping. Okay, cool. I think that shelf is done. Let's go take a look at it. Make a save. I'm gonna close this up. We don't need that. Yeah, let's go take a look at that. I'm pretty happy with how that's looking. I think I'm getting close to being done. I'm getting pretty tired, but I'm gonna go take a look at another couple things. See what else we can do here. All right, so we'll let the door close behind us. It's got like a 3-second as you enter leave the trigger. Turn the lights on. So I'm okay with how that looks. I'm pretty good with that. There's our nice, beautiful cardboard box from Las Vegas. There's our shelf. The light works. Repair tools. The workbench. The reloading bench. All our named, labeled ammunition container. Mines and grenades. And all our stuffs. I'm okay with that. I'm very much okay with that. Weapons locker. There's clothing over here. That's all labeled. And that's just an empty blank locker there. Bed, you get the well-rested bonus on. You know what we could do before I quit? Let's do this little corner over here. This won't take long. I've got some cards and a book. I might actually move the light over too. Get some more light on this end. Alright, let me work on this little table here, and then I think we'll be done for the night. The important thing. Look at her go. Look at her dance. See? She's doing the hula. She's doing the hula. You got a dancing hula girl. New Vegas. Superior Fallout game. Right there. That's it. Dancing hulas. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Only thing I don't like about having that calendar there is that the rotating thing kind of blocks it. What if I flip those? Then the vice would kind of not be usable. You know, fuck it. I'm fine with it. I'm overthinking this. I could put it up there. I like it. I like the idea of it on the locker. We have some space here. Let's put the calendar right there in that empty space. Let's do that. I think putting calendar like right there like that is kind of dumb because you can't see it. So I think we have the opportunity to make use of this empty space. Right here. That I think is better. I gotta make some new calendars too. I brought these over from my Fallout 4 assets. This one and an iBot. Let's see it. Have it in here? Some of you guys have probably seen it. The Robco iBot, and it says as seen on Ralphie, the robot's incredible journey. Yeah, it's an iBot calendar from Robco. Those are the only ones I brought. I gotta make some more. Gotta make some more. Like, I'd like to make a Repcon calendar and a Poseidon Energy and maybe a I think like for Capital Wasteland, a Red Racer Triangle would be kind of cool. A Nuka-Cola calendar, obviously. But for now, that'll work. Alright, so let's do this little bench over here. And then I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight, because I'm getting rather tired. Let me find where that is. I can work on that stuff tomorrow. So I'm really happy getting that done. This stuff won't take long. This shelf here is where we put the, this shelf's done, because where this clutter is, that has the shared storage container. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Where is... there it is. So all we're going to do, we've already got this set up. I've got a static version of the TTW Scout Handbook, which replaces the Wasteland Survival Guide, and some cards. And that's it. That's all I think I got brain power for. But what I wanted to do is let's move the light down a bit. Actually, I don't really want that far in. So how about I just expand the light radius by 10. That should do it. We can bring that up a little bit better. And I think that's... yeah, just to get a little more light over in that corner. I think that'll work. Okay. So. Scout Handbook. Bam. Roy said, isn't this from Fallout 2? Weren't there Scout Handbooks in, like, Fallout 2? I think that's what Roy said. You guys that played Fallout 2 would know. But TTW, these are the survival books. You get the survival skill. They replaced the Wasteland Survival Guide. When you do Wasteland Survival Guide, Moira gives you a miscellaneous item that it's just basically like a you know, like a collectible item. It doesn't really do anything. But you find these out in the Wasteland. And like in New Vegas, in the Mojave, when you go up to Lone Wolf Radio outside Good Springs, vanilla game, there's a Wasteland Survival Guide there. Anything where there's a Wasteland Survival Guide in New Vegas, you'll find one of these now. Okay, card. So there's all these nice static cards. Let's start the card deck. I'll put the card deck there. Scout Handbooks 1 and 2 boosted your outdoors skill. Oh, that's right. There was an outdoors skill. Okay, cool. They were 1 and 2. I remember Roy saying something about 2. I wasn't sure if they were in 1 as well. But yeah, they boost your survival skill. It's a permanent. It's a skill book, just like the Wasteland Guide was. So you get like a +1 or 2 survival if you got the educated perk. All right, so let's just randomly drop some cards in. I don't have the brain power to. Yeah, see, these always want to sink down below, which is annoying. So we have to do this. Just going to kind of throw these on here kind of haphazardly. Not really think about it too much. What I could do is, can I put one on top of the deck? Let's do that. We gotta drop it. Yeah, see, it drops just below the edge of the table, which is fucking annoying. So if you drop it onto the table, then it literally sinks in and you can't access it. So I'll have to drop it off to the side like that. And let's get a red suit here. What do we got? Jack of diamonds. Let's do 7 of that. Let's do 7 of diamonds. Let's do that one. Would make more sense. Don't see how the Wasteland Survival Guide would have made it across the U.S. 4 years. The post-apocalyptic. Yeah, and I think that's the exactly what the intent is with that. Because how many can Moira get printed? Let's be honest. But yeah, I think that is the intent behind that design choice. I think it's a good choice. Now, when I was first looking at TTW, I was kind of skeptical of some of the changes they made. But I'm telling you, I won't, even because I'm playing New Vegas. I'm doing a New Vegas playthrough with Courier Gary. Gary? Haha, Gary. Even if you're just doing one or the other, if you want to play Fallout 3, you just want to play New Vegas, do it in TTW. Give it a shot. Between the bug fixes, the optimizations, and especially Fallout 3, the restored content that they've added, the cut content that they've added back in, it's such a different experience. It's so much. Oh my god, it's so good. Just New Vegas alone has some really nice changes to it. Just the optimization, performance is so much better. They fixed so many meshes and so many broken things. It's mind-boggling. Some things they can't fix. They're just broken because Obsidian, but so many freaking bug fixes. System won't even start Fallout 3 to Windows 10. See, that's the thing. People say you can't play Fallout 3 on Windows 10. I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. You absolutely can. I have 2 playthroughs on this channel of, I think that's enough cards. I think that's plenty of cards right there. I have 2 playthroughs on this channel, Fallout 3 and Windows 10, and it absolutely is possible. It takes a little bit of effort, but really not any more than doing New Vegas, getting that set up. It's essentially the same thing. There's really no good guides for it. But honestly, you're better off in TTW. I'm just saying, because of the selection of mods that are available for it, and you have a full functioning version of Stewie's Tweaks. There's Stewie's Tweaks is for Fallout 3. There's a version for Fallout 3. It doesn't have anywhere near the amount of fixes or functionality the New Vegas version does. That alone is worth it. So, but yeah, you can absolutely play Fallout 3 and 10. Although I used to be the mindset, well, I want to play Fallout 3. I want to play Fallout, but none of them. I took that little hit of TTW and I'm hooked. So, let's see. But yeah, the 2 Fallout 3 playthroughs I did on this channel, let's see. One was about 110 hours, and we had, I think, maybe 4 crashes the entire time, and that was because I was using Eve. I know that's why. The one we just did, finished up a couple months ago, a month or so ago. I think we were about the same, 110, 115 hours. I think we crashed 3 times the entire time. So, had 0 problems otherwise. Actually, 4 times. We crashed 4 times if you count the very last stream where I spawned 300 Garys in the Megaton. It took 300 Garys to crash the game. I was impressed. I was very, very impressed. Let's go see how that shelf looks, and I think I'm gonna call it there. James says, had to go through so much hell to get Fallout 3 working Windows 7, upgraded to 10, already worked perfectly. It definitely needs some stability fixes, like just having tick fix, Stewie's Tweaks, and Command Extender, and the mod limit fix. And if you're using the GOG version, it's already patched for the 4 gig. That's what I used, and it was rock solid. It was absolutely rock solid. And being careful about which mods you use. That's the other thing. People dump their game with loads of old broken mods that should never be used in this day and age, and then their game crashes, and they Fallout 3 is unplayable. I'm okay with that. I'll probably go and tweak that a little bit. I might put something else over there in the corner, like, I don't know, something. But I might actually going to move that. I'm going to move the. I know what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. We're going to move this back. That's too close to the cards. We're going to move that right there. Yeah, I'll never. I say never. I will go back and play Fallout 3 for nostalgia someday. But every single time I want to play Fallout 3, Capital Wasteland stuff, it's going to be TTW. Hands freaking down. There's just so many mods. So many more mods. Better made mods. More functional mods. And it's a good time to get into it, too, because they're pretty much done with updates. It won't be updated again for a very, very long time. You might get like a hot fix for a patch for it's just an ESP, but they're done with the updates where you have to do a full reinstall. They're kind of taking a much needed break. And for modding, being able to have access to assets from both games is I'm loving it. I'm absolutely fucking loving it. Because not every asset from Fallout 3 made it into New Vegas. There's a lot that's there that's not used, but there's also a lot that just never made it. And having access to all that stuff is very cool. All right, I'm okay with that. I might tweak that, but my brain's telling me it's time to quit. I think that's enough for today. I'm 2 streams in and my brain says no more. But we did a lot. We did a lot. It's the only thing. Oh yeah, these are the vanilla cardboard box textures. Look at how wonderful those are. Look at those. I have new textures for those. I'm gonna put those on. Do I want to do that now? Let's do that now. I said I was done. Let's make a new texture set and retexture those boxes without having to make a new mesh for them. I think that'll be my last official act. 2 Sunday streams is so good. Don't count on it every Sunday meditation. It's odd enough for me to stream once, but to do it twice, oi. Oi. Kelly says, balking at TTW because you like some aspects of 3 that changes, and 2, a lot of the classic New Vegas mods may not be compatible. Yeah, that's the flip side. There is a cost. I'm not gonna argue with that. I do like some of the aspects from Fallout 3, but sometimes it's time to let go. Begin again. No, that's definitely the flip side. And you do have to be careful about which mods you use with it. Especially, well, you can't use Fallout 3 mods for starters. You just can't. You have to convert them. And sometimes converting a mod is more worth than just rebuilding it from scratch. And that's a thing. But yeah, you can't just use any New Vegas mod. You got to be very careful. And the older the mod is, the less you probably are going to want to use it. So yeah, there is that. All right, so the cardboard boxes. What we're going to do is make something called a texture set. And if you've done any modding in Fallout 4, you know what material swaps are. Well, this is kind of like the predecessor to doing a material swap. We're going to make a new texture set, and then we're going to go and tell the game to not use this is the vanilla texture. We're going to tell it to use the new texture from the texture set without having to go and make a copy a new mesh and do the file path in the mesh and have to re-import that. We're not going to do that. We're going to make a texture set. So the way we do that is I'm going to go find texture sets, which are, I've only done this a couple times. Is there anything in here I can use? There isn't. Can I just make a new one? Like if I was just going to grab... So the texture sets are... Like if you have... Let's say you have a chair. You have a green chair. But you want to have the same mesh, but you have a texture with a red... So it's a red chair. You could go into the mesh, copy the mesh, and open the mesh in Nifscope and remap the file path to use the red chair color. Or you could make a texture swap, which is almost like the material files in Fallout 4, but like the red jumpsuit. So you have the basic jumpsuit, but if you want, there's the Red Racer, I see Riley's Rangers, Rivet City Security. You have the basic mesh, but you can reassign a texture to it without having to make a new mesh outside of the GECK, and that's what we're gonna do. I could probably get away with just making a brand new one. I'm just gonna make a new one. We're gonna call this. I'm switching everything over to MMTV since I changed rebranded the channel and everything. I want everything to be consistent. But because I started this project many, I think I started this back in winter, this past winter. Before I did the rebrand, I'm keeping everything consistent as I can. So, name that for the mod. Okay, I guess that's good. And we're just gonna make that. So then we gotta go to the diffuse. Oh, edit. Oh, I gotta go find the frickin'... I have to go find the normal map. Alright, we gotta go figure out where the normal map is. But for this one, yeah, I kinda gotta think about this now. Office. So we're going to go to the blank cardboard box. So there's our diffuse map. I got to figure out where the normal map for that is. I thought I had those. I may actually have to restart the GECK as I'm thinking about it. Because it won't read those. I think I had those. I think I had those. I don't think those are activated here. Hang on a second. I had to make a separate folder for those. Where's my New Vegas stuff? Hang on a second. Where are all my resource files? Okay, those are those. Is this what I'm looking for? Yeah, there they are. That's the path. All right. The other thing that the Fallout 4 CK has above this is that if you need to fill in the file path for something, I'm going to cancel that out. If you need to fill in a file path in like a box like this, you can literally copy and paste it in. You can't do that here. You have to go through the edit key, then you have to go through the dialog box to find the file and select the file. You can't paste it in. Which means if you want to go find a texture or a mesh, even if it's vanilla, you have to extract all those files and then go and find them in your folder structure. It's fucking annoying. And because this is not... I'm going to have to quit the GECK here. Because this folder has the normal map I'm looking for, but I didn't have it activated, we got to go and we got to go do this all over again. And then once we get this set, I can turn that off. That's fine. It's probably time to restart the GECK anyway. I probably should have backed up my file while I was out, but that's fine. We're almost done. I'm just going to do this and we're gonna call it quits. Yeah, even I don't think the Fallout 4 CK either. I don't think they ever fixed it where if you add a new texture, you have to restart it. Like if you introduce a new texture file into your folder structure, while you have it open, you have to quit it and relaunch it in order for it to recognize it. Because I think it loads all the assets as it loads. So if you I'm going to make a new texture for this thing, and you go look for it, it's not going to import it. You got to restart it. Otherwise, it's too stupid to know that it's there. I can't believe I streamed twice today. When I first started this, it's like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be, I'll probably end up canceling the second stream. I don't think I'll do it, but this has been fun. We did a lot today. Alright, GECK, come on. TTW does take a little bit to load because it's loading literally 2 games. Yes, make a mod. Make more mods. Crunch, there's still not enough runs. Alright, Crunch, just for you, we will get a run in. We'll get a run in for you. I think we can oblige that. Alright, so now... No. Cancel. God damn it. Alright, so now if I go to make a one here, if I go to clutter, office, there. See, now that I have that activated and relaunched it, there's our normal map for the box. And that's what we're... I didn't... No, I just used the vanilla normal map. I didn't make a new normal. Alright, so there's our texture set. That's what we're going to start with. So now, if I come down to... Back down to the statics. Let's get that cell loaded up here. Nope. That's not what we want. I gotta go back and get the cell loaded. Is the box. Oh, shit. These aren't... Shit, these are part of the... Damn it. These are part of the mesh. I forgot. These are part of this mesh. Texture set's not going to work. I have to go into the mesh. This is a mashup I did. in Outfit Studio, and then I cleaned it up in Nifscope. What we just did, it's not going to affect these boxes. It's totally not going to affect these boxes. I'm probably going to go and fix that so that everything's consistent. So that, not that it was for nothing, because I do have some of those, and it's just not going to impact those. But what we can do anyway, since we're here, and I do have these in other cells. If you look at the count here, I have these boxes in other cells. So once I apply that new texture set, all these other instances of these being used are going to pick those up. We can go look at those. Yes. Cornbread. How you doing, Cornbread? I'm almost done. I'm almost getting ready to wrap up. But how the hell are you? How the hell are you? The shelf is like a prefab. Yes. I took the vanilla shelf and I went into Outfit Studio, which is, it's generally used for creating armors and whatnot, but you can do mashups in them. So I took the shelf. Actually, let's go over to Nifscope here. I took the shelf and I added all the stuff to it within Outfit Studio, and then I brought it into Nifscope and cleaned it up. Is that in here? How's it going, Cornbread? Happy frickin' Sunday. Shelves. Yep, there's that shelf right there. So everything is, this is the mesh. Everything is already on the shelf and in the place. And I did a series of these, and I left empty shelves so that I could put other clutter so that they weren't the exact same thing and every time I used them. So I can use this in, like, I have these in different cells, and the empty shelves have completely different stuff on them. So they look a little bit different. So there's that one, and then there's this one. There's the Hula Girl. This one has a whole bunch of stuff on it. And where's the other one? This one has empty shelves. I can put other clutter on it. Papa didn't say hi before I'm done. Nice. How you doing, man? This one has some electronic stuff with empty stuff. I can put other things. Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to quit, and then I keep finding other things I want to do. I've streamed. This is my second stream today, and my brain is kind of broken. But yeah, I just realized that these were part of this mesh, so they're not going to. I have to go into the actual mesh and repath the texture, and I'm not doing that tonight. But what we can do is here. There's a shout out. Texture for that cardboard, you would essentially be making a new prefab, pretty much. Yeah, more or less. So I'd have to go into the that prefab. Let's open that back up here. I would have to go into this, and which I could do, and I probably am going to do that. I go into this is the texture it's currently using. I would just have to go and see if we can do that right now. Actually, it should show up. Yeah, bam. We just changed it. And if I do that. Select that again. I have to go back out. Oh, textures, TV, office. Collect the blank one. Bam. That's it. That's it. So if I go refresh that cell, I should see if that actually did the thing. That did the trick. Brush. There we go. It just pulled in those new textures. Just like that. Alright, that's done. That's it. That's done. We did it. So yeah, that's anything that's already part of a mesh like that, you have to go into the mesh and do it. Yeah. It really blows me with just how much work in TTW that hadn't touched New Vegas in almost five years. And they've been working on that for so long. And there's still things that they haven't fixed. And things that they haven't done. 3.4, they're going to level the Mojave because the Mojave is completely unlevel. It's kind of broken. They're going to restore the Big Guns perk. And there's other things they've talked about. There's still thousands of meshes that they haven't fixed that need to be optimized. But 3.4 is like years away. They're saying they're taking a break. I don't blame them. All right, so let's get our texture set onto this. And so this is the original. The new one, we're going to hit new. And I'm going to go find... Can I search? Just do it this way? No, I can't. I have to actually scroll down and find it. There it is. Cardboard box. Bam. So you do new. You go find your texture set. You hit OK. And bam. It's now using that texture set. Without me needing to go and make a new mesh. Just like that. And I should be able to do it on this one too. New. And then we can go find the cell that actually has those and take a look. Bam. The boxes, there's two different boxes. There's one that's taller than it is wide, and I think that's what this one is. Save. So now every instance of that I have of those boxes is going to start using those new textures. Oh. This is where my brain stops working. There we go. Yes, that is one of the things that Roy and some of the people from the TTW team, they're going through and updating all the Some Guy mods. Yes, all with new updated TTW patches. Roy's already, I think it's like Bounties 1 and Bad Motherfucker he's got. I think he said New Vegas Killer's going to be next. I think. I might be wrong. He's got a whole team of people working with him on that. But yeah, that's another big thing that they're working on. Set squares and rulers. Might have to. All right. So I think that's it. Let's go see how those look. All right. What other cell do I have these in? Pretty much everything. The army pose. Oh god, I'm in the army pose one. Utility bunker. We can go check that real quick. Oh yeah, they're right there. That's really the only place I use them. All right. Well, they're in the dark. That's not gonna help. Well, that's not gonna help. What all have I used these? The museum, basement. We're already in. All right, we'll go to the museum cell. We'll go check out. Yeah, those look good. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, they look so much better than the vanilla ones. All right, so yeah, we'll COC into that cell. This is the last one that I got finished before I took a break from this. Is the cell ID on that? It's just museum. All right, well, let's go into the bunker first and take a look at what we just did. Then we'll take a look at that other cell there real quick. And then I'm going to say goodnight. My brain says no more. Right. Yeah, those look good. Very, very good. Oh. Yeah, I'm okay with those. They look much more better, as Moira would say. More, better. That looks good. Alright, so I think this is good for tonight. We did a lot. You wouldn't think just this little area would take 3 hours, but that's what it takes. Because you always get sidetracked, and I don't like hanging out and talking to you guys about stuff, but we actually got a lot of work done. I'm very, very happy. Actually, we got the load door done. We got that set up. We did a lot. We really, really did a lot. I'm pretty happy. So that means I've only got this area to do. This area over here. The kitchen. The kitchen's that's got a lot of stuff to it. That's got a lot of clutter. And this area over here doesn't have a whole lot. But I think I'm probably 3/4 of the way done with this cell. And that makes me happy. I just started doing this yesterday morning? No, what was yesterday? Friday? Saturday. Friday morning I started this because I was off Friday. I nuked everything that was in this cell and started doing this on Friday morning. So I've actually, because I was working from a copy. I didn't have to sit there and putz around where things were going to go. I literally just copied an existing mod that I made. I just reversed it. So that was a lot quicker. But I'm pretty happy with how far this has gotten in 2 days. So maybe I can finish it before I have to go back to work. That would make me happy. Let's go check out that other cell with the other boxes we were just looking at. Okay. Oh yes, we're just going to because you have to unlock the terminal. Can I unlock the terminal? This should unlock the door. Yes. Alright, so there's the door. So where is this place, you might ask? Where is this cell that we're in? Let's go take a look. It's right here. It's at the Museum of History entrance. You go out to the mall. There's Willow over there on patrol. There's the Muties. This is the entrance to Museum Metro Station. Oh! What do we got here? Oh, I know why this is. I know why this... Let's go fix this. I know why this is. Because I have these assets open. That's why. These old vanilla... These are the assets I have active for finding my meshes. But TTW doesn't like them. Because they've all been reworked. So I'm going to guess that if I go here... and we go back out... That's the subliminal advertisement for the channel. There we go. Subliminal advertising. But yeah, I extracted the New Vegas meshes. I probably should extract the TTW meshes and use those. But I had the New Vegas ones, and I used those to go for the file pass. And that's it. I just need the file pass when I'm going to go and use assets. If you go into TTW with those active, it doesn't like some of them. It didn't like landmines either. The landmine meshes, those showed up as missing. So that's all. That's all that is. So vanilla game, you come over here. There is it's a door, and there's literally, if we TCL through, there's rubble. There's all. I didn't touch any of this. This is all here. All I did was cover it up with a door. Door and a door frame. That's it. And a sign. I made the sign for that. So the security office and first aid station for the museum. And obviously this was locked, so I'm just gonna that's the subliminal advertising, Whiskey. Close that, and we should have a light switch. And those boxes were back here. And the other light switch. There we are. There's our nice new textures. I can tell they're mine because I put the tape on the top and the stains on the side. So yeah, that looks cool. Bring back memories of that one room in Point Lookout.
Heebs 1000
Heebs!
just subscribed.
How you doing, Heebs?
Hi-ho. How's everyone doing?
Hi-ho, Heebs. Thank you very much for the 19-month resub. Very much appreciated. How the hell are you? Good to see you. Just getting ready to wrap up here, actually. This is my second stream today. I don't normally stream Sundays, but I've done 2 streams. But I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you. Hope you're well. We're just finishing up a little bit of GECK work. And I'm just going to quit out of this. And we'll go back to the GECK. And let's go back to the bunker that we were working on. I'm sorry, the mini vault. And take one last look. And see if there's anything. I might add some more, a little bit more to this. This is pretty much done. I'm pretty happy. We did a lot tonight. Yeah, I streamed earlier this morning, Heebs. I streamed, I played TTW for 4 hours. I took a break, and it came back, and we've been doing this for 3, and my brain's saying go. My brain's saying no more. So, I think I'm going to have to wrap it up. I'm really, my brain's turned to mush right now. But thank you very much for the resub. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Oh, you said you're doing well. Good to hear. Well, thanks for the resub, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, I don't think I can do anymore. I think I'm broke. I'm broken. I'm a broken man. But I'll get this finished over the next course of next couple days, and then I get back on the sink. Should I show you guys the sink? Let's go take a look at the sink. I'm not going to turn these back on because I'm going to need those. These I can leave off, but I need these for. Let's go take a look at the sink overhaul. I'll show you guys where I am on that. I'll turn that off. So you may or may not know I've been working on an overhaul for the sink from Old World Blues. We'll go get that loaded. We'll go take a look. We'll go take a quick look at that. As much as my brain's telling me to go, I don't want to go. The Heaves just got here. I feel bad just saying hi, Heaves. Good night. So we'll take a quick look at the where I am with the sink. I've been working on this one for a while, but this one needs to be done for the Courier Gary playthrough because I'm going to be starting DLC here very shortly. Be starting with Dead Money, and then we'll do them all in order. So I've got a deadline to get this done and tested because I actually have to go play Old World Blues on a test character to make sure that it functions as intended. And corn, yes, and cornbread, yes. I can't believe I streamed twice today. Oi. My brain hates me right now. But it was fun. I had a really good day. But that means I'm not going to be streaming Tuesday. I'm going to take Tuesday off, which is another reason I wanted to stream today. And I'm going to be out of town next weekend, so I think the only stream this week is going to be Friday for New Vegas. There will not be a Skyrim stream Sunday because I won't be here. Okay, Geck. I'm going to have to remember to go back up that file that we just worked on, too. Oh, no worries, Medation. I had a lot of fun today. I'm very happy that I was able to do that. Well, the thing is, I knew I wanted to stream today, and I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to stream TTW or do a GECK stream. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing both. I'm going to try and do both. And I'm glad I was able to do that. So I'm looking for NVDLC 03 the sink. There we go. Okay. So, sink from Old World Blues. This is what's been my main project for quite a while now. If you played Old World Blues, you probably know it's pretty sparse. I've added all this stuff to the kitchen. The kitchen is probably one of the last. This is the kitchen. Is basically the last area that I have to work on, and I just started this. I made these wonderful placemats. These are actually another asset I brought over for my Fallout 4 stuff. So we have placemats for science. They're very sciencey placemats here at the sink. Don't mind him. That is that's literally the voice actor for the Sink Central computer. And for some reason, we also have Christine and Ulysses here. Don't ask me why Obsidian didn't put them in another cell. These are literally the voice actors that read the holotapes for Ulysses and Christine. They're in the sink. You never see them, but they're there. Why they're not in a different cell, I have no idea. Because Obsidian, that's why. So we're just going to disable those. I'm going to finish up the kitchen. I just got rid of, because I had all the QA containers there for the sorting container, for the sorting system. I'm done testing that. I did find a couple things I'd missed on the forum list that I had to add. That's all good now. Got rid of all the QA containers, and I've started to add some clutter and stuff. Like here's some of those boxes, the Nuka-Cola and the Sunset Sarsaparilla box. The last thing I've started tweaking is, I'm not going to do very much with this, is the brain tank room. I'm not really going to do much with this because it's quest intent. It's very quest focused. And there's not a lot really that needs to be done with it. It's a brain tank room. You go in, you get your brain, your spine, and your heart, and that's pretty much it. I don't think this really needs to be fucked with very much. So all I'm going to do is I added I gave you the brain a little bit of privacy with some hospital screens. A little bit of privacy for the brain. And I'm going to add a couple tables over here with some stuff on them. And one of the stops. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, there's already a lot of these are all vanilla. I didn't add these. There's quite a few in there already. But I'm going to add a terminal, a couple chairs, and some clutter there. But I thought that your brain deserved a little bit of privacy from the other organs, so we got some hospital screens there. And this room is new. I added this, so you now have a proper bathroom. The shower. I changed the shower. What did I change the shower to? I did change the perk on the shower. What did I change it to? You still get the charisma bonus. Did I give an intelligence bonus? I made it. It was a chemically infused shower before that I think gave. Where the hell is it here? Where's the magic stuff? After effect? No. What am I fucking looking for here? This is, oh my god, my brain is just not working. What am I looking for? Oh, wait, I just saw it. After effect. Oh, here it is. Right here in front of me. Oh yeah, I had it charisma and endurance. I changed it. It is now not a chemically infused shower, it's a Mentats infused shower. Because this was the living quarters for Dr. Mobius. And every desk, I put boxes of Mentats. There's Mentats fucking every desk, every shelf. Well, not every shelf, but every desk has Mentats on it. Because he's working here. He's on the Mentats. He's in the other room working at that's Mentats. So we now have the Mentats infused shower, +1 charisma, +1 intelligence. I think that made more sense than having endurance. So I changed the name of the spell. So when you go in the shower, you get a +1 charisma, +1 intelligence for 12 hours. And Gary's gonna need that. Mentats dealer. Yeah, look, we got Mentats on this desk. Oh, there's the iBot calendar. There's the iBot calendar. We got Mentats on this. This is one of Pixel Hate's assets. This is a laptop. This is I named it a portable terminal. You activate it, it opens up, and there's an animated terminal screen on it. You can't use it. It's just eye candy, but it's fucking cool. And we have I'll just show you it. I got to show you guys. I'm very, very happy with how this turned out. But we got this desk over here, Mentats. This desk over, where is it? Where's the other desk? This desk over here. Mentats. So we've got Mentats. We got a theme going. This was the home of Mobius. Mentats. I made Big Mountain folders. We got folders. We got Big Mountain boxes. I'm pretty happy with how this is coming out. But there's a couple things I want to show you that I've done since the last stream. So long story short, I split up the rooms here. Added this room. This was not here before, so you have a bathroom. You have a little lab area. Muggy, the most important thing. Muggy has a spot. Muggy has his own corner now. Muggy has his own spot. And Muggy, the items that you give Muggy for recycling have their own containers. Coffee mugs, coffee pots, plates. They all have their own containers. So when you come home from exploring Big Mountain and you put your shit into the sorting container, all the coffee mugs and stuff get sorted over here. So you can come over to Muggy and he'll break down the stuff for you and give you the Wonder Glue and whatever else he gives you. Yeah. We got to give the love to Muggy. So Muggy's got his own little spot back here. And there's another container in the kitchen that the coffee mots, oh boy, this is where my brain's going. Coffee mugs and coffee pots, you can also access that from the kitchen. because both of these get used in the black coffee from Honest Hearts. There's the black coffee recipe you can make at the campfire, which the stove here is a working campfire script on it. So long story short, if you want to give the mugs to Muggy, they got a spot. And if you want to use those to make the black coffee at the stove, you just get them here. I added this since the last stream too, and this is clutter that once the container's empty, these are disabled. But when you put stuff in the containers, these show up. So, but I want to show you the one thing, and then I really gotta go. The one thing I did since the last time I streamed this. Making Muggy. Yeah, there's something weird that I can't remember what it is, Athena. There was something, I want to say as a perk or something. I think you needed a robotics perk. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember how I made my Muggy when I did that one. I don't remember how I did that, but there was a couple hoops I had to jump through to figure it out. I want to say you needed a certain level of robotics. I can't, or whatever the robotics perk is in that game. I can't remember. It didn't just show up in the menu, in the build menu. I can't remember what I did. Read the sink. Alright, so here we are in the sink. So I've got light there. So there's, I'm not going to go through the whole Monty yet, but this has the sorting container script. So these are the sorting containers. If you have inventory, which I don't, you put it in the container, you close it, and then you get a prompt. You can add more items or sort out the items in the container. If you sort the items, they go to their appropriate stuff. Like you have your workbench crafting supplies, weapon mods, weapon repair kits, your ammo crafting supplies, junk, ammo, guns, all that shit gets sorted in the proper locations. I completely redid the hydroponics lab. Point Lookout has these really awesome hydroponics things that you get in, was it the White Dove Church, where they grow the punga fruit. Those were not in Fallout New Vegas. They had these shitty planter boxes all over here, and they're like, those look terrible. Dr. Mobius, the big mountain scientist, would use these. So we're using these. So when you give the biological research, to actually have them here. Oh, I don't have the thing for him. I got to get rid of these too. Those were for testing. So when you get the personality routine for him, and you get the seeds, all the plants grow up over here and down there. And then there's clutter there. Oh yes, mentats. Did I mention we have mentats in this mod? That there's some mentats, and of course we have the all-important dancing hula girl and the lights that work. But the thing I really wanted to show you, oh, here's where we are with the kitchen. So yeah, there's no mugs there right now. Then that goes out to the brain tank and the big mountain. Oh, the toaster. Beware the toaster. Toaster is now in the kitchen. Toaster is now in the kitchen, and the sink is a proper sink. So that's the sink. That's a nice mesh by Joe Kareen that I've used quite a few times. So we have a new sink. New workbenches, custom reloading bench, custom workbench. This is the living room. He uses these for science. Damn right. Oh, I don't have that one. Hang on a second. I'm on the wrong. Hang on a minute. I forget which source I'm on. Where is it?
Here we test and test and test some more in the name of science.
Damn right. So there's the desk with more mentats. The research terminal. You do very important research on the research terminal. Behold. Yes, the research terminal. That is another awesome asset by Pixel Hate, who provided me with the Dancing Hula Girl. Yeah, the research terminal. Very, very important. And then we come in here. There's the bedroom. There's some there's armor storage that has clutter. Armor will fill up on the shelves. The gun cabinet. The guns will show up. That has all of the sonic emitters up on top there. I'll show you in the GECK. The gun clutter there. Ammo boxes like we just set up in the other cell, except these actually have the names of them. They're oriented differently. There's Muggy. We can't talk to Muggy yet, but there's Muggy. There's Muggy's little area here. Tin plates, ceramic plates, coffee pots, coffee mugs. The portable terminal. Check that out. You can't actually do anything with it, but it's fucking cool. That's again from Pixel Hate. Portable terminal. The most important thing, besides the Hula Girl, we have the Tesla patent. And if you activate the Tesla patent, this is the patent, the Tesla patent, the patent of Nikola Tesla. And if you've played Old World Blues, you know what you know why I did that. Yes. This is the patent, the Tesla patent, the patent of Nikola Tesla. Yep. And then we have another little item from Pixel Hate. It's just eye candy. It's just fucking cool. Chemistry. Oh yeah, here's the shower. So you go into the shower. Enjoy a charisma and intelligence boost for 12 hours. And when you check your stats, it shows up here as the Phanteks infused shower. +1 intelligence, +1 charisma for 12 hours. And there we go. And that's that. So yeah, this is this area is pretty much done. This is locked. I'm not gonna. I just showed that to you guys in the GECK. I took the ending and the opening screen, the intro and ending slides, and I made paintings out of them. These are some of Jokerine's meshes for the frames, but I took the end slides and the intro slides. I made paintings out of them. And then we got those over there. And yeah, so it's there's the doctors up again. So, yeah, it's coming along. There's one of the Wild Wasteland encounters that you get. I stuck that there. But yeah, this is it's coming along. Like I said, the kitchen and the brain tank room are pretty much all I got left to do, and then I'm gonna call it done. I did squeeze in the Sierra Madre vending machine over here. Take Phanteks and use the Phanteks shower to do the effect stack. Yes, it does. Yeah, completely different. I'll show you. It does stack because it's a completely different effect. 1, 5. Actually, I could just go into the friggin' other room and get them, but oh well. By the time I get over there. All right, so we now have, what do we got here? 6 and 6. Bam. Phanteks and that. And there we go. 7 and 8. In perception. Yep. So they do stack. Absolutely. They're different different spells. So, yep. You could be Gary is gonna need that. That's kind of it might be a little cheaty, but my one intelligence playthrough with Courier Gary was kind of what made me think, well, maybe I should do something for intelligence. And I thought, you know what? Dr. Mobius would probably come up with a way to put Phanteks in the water. So I thought the Phanteks infused shower was probably a good lore-worthy thing to do. Yeah, so and then I went and just some static plants here with the plants from Vault 22. So yeah, so this is almost done, and I got a pile of books here for the book shoot and pencils. because it complains about the pencil processor. Pencil processor offline. Pencil processor offline. So there's some pencils there. I mean, they're static, but they're there. So yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I'm almost sad it's going to be done. But yeah, we got the autograph, the picture of Nikola Tesla. Yeah. Say goodnight, Muggy. Say goodnight, Muggy. So yeah, this has been a lot of fun to work on, but I'm kind of glad it's almost done. And I'm actually gonna close on it. I don't want to save that because